and how my pores are so clean and clear. I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from...
Hello everybody! My name is Lana Usagi, girl of your dreams, harbinger of your nightmares, and your computer is about to explode. How you guys doing today? Welcome back, welcome back. To Limbus Company, it's chapter Canto 6. It's Canto 6 day today. How are you guys doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Sorry about, there was a few issues I had on this end here. OBS crashed on me because I plugged my GameCube controller out. Can you pin my friend code again? Hold on. I can pin your friend a code again, don't worry. Could you post it in the chat so I can pin it? We're pinning IDK Twins, friend code again. Hold up, I'm getting the chat up. Wait for it. Yes, we're pinning it again. Of course. But I seen it on a little picture of it. I seen a little picture of it on I haven't watched the ID trailer because I was really scared about spoilers for obvious reasons. But you know. All right. If you want to peek, you gotta play through it with Wild Hunt Heathcliff. We have Hey Show Heathcliff, so he'll do for now, I guess. It's heavy in spoilers, so probably not best. Yeah. To sum it up, she's the best ID. Jesus Christ, well, goddamn. I mean, I was expecting high things from the Ryoshi season ID, to put it bluntly. Now the ID trailer shows off skills and story related stuff besides some voice lines. Well, the voice, they could be like... I mean, I know something spoiler about Ryoshi. Actually... Shit, what was I supposed to ask? Hold on. Let me open a Discord real quick. I was told to ask something to you guys about Ryoshi. One sec. Definitely not ideal to use her when in the dark. See, unless you like your eyes burn. Oh, is she very bright? Hold on. It's in the Flock channel. Let me see. Okay. I want you guys' opinions on something real quick. Alright? Before we get into this. Just before I forget, because I'm probably going to forget in the heat of Canto 6 happening. It's a Ryoshi related question, and it is a question I want to ask, and I don't want any spoilers, alright? I don't want any spoilers, but I was asked to ask you guys about this. Those of you who've played Canto 9 all the way through, right? I want to posit you guys a question. This is from Kuri, and she is, obviously, as you guys know, Kuri is a voice actor. She's done work with Frey. She's done lots of Limbus related fan work before. And she tends to voice Ryoshi a lot. So here's a question she's positing. She's thinking of doing a small fan dub of Ryoshi, but she's not sure she should keep... She tends to do a Japanese accent. She is Japanese, so, you know, she can do a relatively, decent job at it. And anytime she gets commissioned to voice Ryoshi, she does that accent. Or should she go with her American accent? Also, for the character Araya, I don't know this character, would it make sense for her not to have the Japanese accent lore-wise? Would it make sense for her to have it? I think we answered this in the Discord. Yeah, but I said I would ask on stream too for more folks who are not in there. Japanese is required. Gen Z, what is a Gen Z accent? Is Gen Z accent just sounding like a California influencer or something? Arya should have a Gen Z kid, slight Japanese. Okay, this is interesting. I'm getting a little bevy of opinions here. Okay, linear most stuff. Okay. For Araya, this shit is tough, my skibbity sigma. Kids do be talking like that though, especially the TS part, and tough. Yeah, I think it would work for both, just a small one for it. Okay. Alright, thank you, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Demon-san has just subscribed, kissy kissy boo boo shakalaka.
Thank you very much, Demo Man. Okay, thank you guys. I will relay that to her. She will appreciate it very much. Anyway, not the main topic of the stream. I just wanted to ask you guys that because I was very curious. By the way, pin my friend code. Did you put it in the chat somewhere? I'm going through your message. My friend code is, oh, there we go. I got it. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oops, I almost put you in timeout, but thankfully I didn't. It's pinned now. Coolerino. It's a bit, yeah, but you know, being unspoiled is a bit, it's important, you know, but you know, I assume it's really good, and I'm probably going to see the ID pop up from here and here now. Who is currently on the, oh, it's still our boy. Holler at your boy. Alright. Avoiding IT trailer until you beat current store count is probably the best way about it. Yeah, that's what I'm currently, that's like my mindset right now with most of them. Oh, she's so pretty. Rhodia is so pretty. Anyway. Oh god, I'm so fucking tempted to pull for fucking, but I shouldn't be. I shouldn't. I have Heisho Heathcliff. I can't be. I can't be tempted, especially when there's another Rhodia around the corner. I love this ID so much. It's so good. Patience, yes. I must be patient. Think of drunk Rhodia Lana. Yes. I shall not lose my way, you know? I watched Kill la Kill. Yeah, apparently there's a Rhodia ID. Lucio Cliff confirmed. Oh my god, from Overwatch? Proceeds to lose your way. Yeah, no, I will not lose my way. Do not worry. I will not. I will not lose myself in the moment. You own it. You own it. You better never let it go. Let it go. No. Alright. Wow, it even says Inferno. Yeah, I guess it would really make sense if it was just like Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso. Alright. The heartbreaking Canto 6. It's time. I have a feeling we're gonna get through this Canto a lot quicker. Did you use the event currency to... Oh, I did not. Hang on, I have a lot of reward exchange going on here. Jesus. Hold on. Let's get 10, let's get... Ooh, I can get it. Oh, 50, that's nice. The red ones are kind of useless from what I hear. Oh no, this is a relatively... Oh wait, really? Huh. Sorry, the music was super loud. I didn't even notice that. If you use event currency for some tickets or boxes, you should have a good chance of getting Rhodia's ID. Okay. What about the tickets? Wait, what is this? Oh yeah. Okay, I can get 13 extra. Okay. Yeah, we'll spend them on boxes and the tickets. And how about this? Can I also get some of... I can get all 10. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Okay, try getting an Anchor Fallen box to progress today. How much does one cost? I can get 2 of them if I need it. Take some. I will take some Anchor Fallen. All right. Why not? All right. I was doing grinding last night, so I had I was a little low on the supplies. You said a new Ryoshi teaser spoon. You're welcome. I did not. I am shielding myself from it. For now, anyway. Apparently there's some spoilers in it, and also, you know, just don't give a lot of polls. I'm getting Rhodia. I do not care. I am waiting. I will be ready. She does stuff. It is peak though. I have been told. It's very bright apparently too. All right, you guys ready for? We're going into the uncharted territories of England. Oh, get me out of here. I still think he should run Wild Hunt during Canto 6 since he has a lot of unique interactions and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, if you say so. See, 6-1, Wuthering Heights. Lana, instead of saving up poles, try saving up to 400 shards. Since you might not come back for a while. Okay, well, I do have a lot. Thankfully, I'm getting a lot more shards now, and I plan to do Jesus, sorry. I plan to do Mirror Dungeon later on. I didn't get time yesterday because I had to edit a video, which I need permission to release, but yeah. Welcome to the next destination, the Shanking Corner. Ugh, yeah. Welcome to, I don't know, I couldn't think of it. South London. Dun dun dun. Enter. Wuthering Heights time. Are you guys ready to meet Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie? Are you guys ready?
돌아와,
It's Kathy, I think. Wild Hunt.
보랏빛 꽃만이 유일한 아름다움으로 남아있는
I don't know. We were through 2 intervalos. T Corp Executive Officer. I mean, you would be ready, wouldn't you? That we are in your place.
폭풍으로 뚫린 균열 사이로 모든 온기가 빠져나갔던 그 저택으로 너에게 삶을 내어준 대신
God, I need to
모멸감과
crush
무너짐을
That's insane. Are you kidding me?
그 저택으로 난로불 가운데가 아닌 차가운 모퉁이 어기만이 네 자리였던 그 저택으로 황야에서 돌아와 이제 집으로 올 시간이야.
Oh, it's still black and white, I see. God, when we get out of the place, hello, I'm now not silenced. Say hello. Welcome. Maybe don't talk about the. When we get out of here, whenever like color comes back, it's gonna be so strange. Like. It's gonna be so saturated. So this is what T-Corp's nest looks like. We had surprisingly little trouble making it past the nest's borders. I guess my concerns were unfounded.
뭐 다행히도 이번 둥지 입국 심사는 별일 없이 넘어왔네요.
아이, 이 정도야 뭐. 에이, 칭찬은 굳이 안 해도 괜찮다고 하지 않았어.
I mean, we were told about Kathy, right? We were told about Kathy in the Christmas intervalo. So.
아무도 하진 않았는데.
다 컸어 이제.
Everyone seems awfully relaxed for having just entered a different nest. I guess everyone's gotten pretty useless by now. Humdrum, routine. I guess they'd be the words to describe the general sentiment among the sinners. Except for one, that is. We're headed to this place called Wuthering Heights next, right? I could tell from Heathcliff's glum expression that his mind was weighed down by all kinds of complicated concerns.
그렇지.
Though his eyes were staring at the moving scenery past the windows, his mind was fixed on something that his eyes couldn't see. Something that lay beyond the building walls.
Wuthering Heights.
My way around the city walls. Lon knows about Kathy and Nuts. Yeah, don't worry. I know some stuff about Wuthering Heights. I was talking to my dad. Apparently he knows this book too. Not as much as he knows Moby Dick. he was a massive movie nerd, and he watched a lot of these adaptations. Wasn't there like a TV show for Wuthering Heights or something? I'm not sure.
무지하게 강한 바람이 불었던 집이었나 보죠.
Shmuel said the thing. Wait. The thing? Wuthering Heights. I guess these heights truly are wuthering. Wait, so if you combined Canto 6 and Canto 5, would you get Wuthering Waves?
아늑한 구석은 하나도 찾을 수 없는 곳이었지.
I think a new movie released, and that's all I know. Yeah, there was a new movie with Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie as Heathcliff and Kathy, respectively. She had a presentation of Wuthering Heights, so I jokingly used an image of Heathcliff on the presentation. Well, I mean, that's like valid, because he's a presentation. Presentation, bad. He is a representation of the character, right? He's just a different interpretation of it. In the same way, like, you might see Romeo from the 90s version of Romeo and Juliet, you know, the one that's set in, like, Brooklyn or some bullshit. You might see the Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo, and you go like, yeah, that's Romeo. Like, it's just a different interpretation of the character. Heathcliff's voice carried an unusually dark tone. The other sinners on the bus noticed this and began chatting him up. And the first thing I hear is, why is he hot? Beach volleyball. Oh, wait, are you summoning?
Beach volleyball?
고향이라 뭐 태어난 곳이 아니라 자라온 곳이긴 한데 하긴.
In the playground is where I spent most of my days.
근데 보통 고향.
They moved a ton of the original story. It's no longer a tragedy instead of a generic love story. That stinks. I'd love to know what the... Is it just like a period drama now or something?
하면 머릿속에선 수천 번도 넘게 상상했어. 내가 그 빌어먹을 집안에 돌아가서 모든 걸 남김없이 부수고.
Why do none of y'all like your hometowns? Do you think when we go to Heathcliff's... Well, I mean, y'all probably know, but do you think when we go to Heathcliff's place, even he'll be like, I hate my my hometown. I hate my family or friends or whatever. I hate them all. No. Hong will have a good mindset about it, I feel.
모든 걸 부숴서 그
I
다음에
don't think he
뭐
likes
하려고
Wuthering Heights.
했는데요?
Heathcliff hates that. Honglu loves China at least. Well, good for Honglu, I suppose. The Wuthering Heights, Jesus Christ. The Limbus company version of China or whatever.
저를 보고도 깨달은 게 없는 거예요?
I mean, Fair Escort is just welcome to... Wait, really? Wait, is Escorp the focus of Honglu's one? Not quite Hallmark style of story, but it's quite close. Kathy cheats on Linton with Heathcliff throughout the movie in a who is truly right for me, the rich guy or the... Oh god, why is... I'm so mad. Why is every rom-com like that nowadays? Where it's like, but which one? Why are they all that? Why aren't they like complicated like stories of characters going through shit and like working stuff out and then relationships like clashing against each other? Why do they all have to follow a formula now? I'm so fucking sick of it. Sorry. I let my Joker rage out for a sec there. Chuckles darkly. Hides my eye behind my hand. You don't test the monster in me.
있어. 일단 내가 획가닥해서 대셔버리기 직전까지 가게 되더라도
That's the right answer right there.
어떻게든 끄집어내줄 거라는
Eyes turn red. Chaos emeralds fly around me. My fangs grow out, all cool-like.
뭐 두들겨 패서라도 꺼내달라는 건가요?
두들겨 패서라도 그럴 필요가 있으면.
Jesus, alright.
어디까지 허용이 되지? 신체 절단.
Real shoot, not the right question to be asking here. Hollywood dudes love NTR. I think it's like an executive thing where they're just like, oh yeah, no, we need people to feel like they're getting cheated on all the time. so we can sell them on more surveillance. I don't know. Sorry, that I tinfoil hatted the fuck out for a sec there. But you know what I mean, right? Actually, you probably don't, but
머리
whatever.
같은 데를 세게 쥐어박는 정도는 괜찮지 않을까?
아니 이 새끼들.
Yo, chatty bastards! Sorry, I think I might be actually a bit loud now. I don't want to be peeking when doing a British accent. The only thing worse than a British accent is audio issues.
나한테 쌓인 걸 풀라는 의미가 아니라고. 지금 진지하게.
그래도 지금의 히스클리프 씨라면 잘 해내실 것 같다는 생각이 들어요.
I will say Honglu is kind of becoming the Yi Song in a way, where he will just not talk for like most of the Canto, and then he'll say one thing where he's like, "Oh, I'm still here." Like, remember what Yi Song was like in Canto 2? Like that.
뭔 소리야? 지금이라니.
지금의 히스클리프 씨는 가난하고
Rich girl is
남은 게
upset.
아무것도 없잖아요.
No, that's genuinely so true. That's what they're all like. Isn't there a movie just like that where I can't remember what it's called, but it's like an adaptation of a Colleen Hoover book or something, where like she's with her like rich New York's rich stable boyfriend or whatever, and then she goes off to like buttfuck county Georgia or something, and then he's like, I'll go from hating you to wanting the world for you or some shit. I don't know.
뭐? 가난? 이제는 아예 대놓고 시비 걸기로 작정했냐? 내가
Do you think Heathcliff would actually like defend his
오히려
accent
있으신
though
것
if someone came
같아요.
after him? That I'm just raised this way. Wait, do you think everyone in T Corp talks like him? Do you think we go in there and they're like, "Oh, how delightful that we get to meet you." Honglu is far from the most talkative sinner. I know that's right. But when he does speak, he usually has something insightful to say. Though since he never says it in a way that's immediately obvious, his words are very prone to
저희는
misunderstandings.
모두 가난해요. 그러니 예전과는 많은 게
You are all
달라졌을 거예요.
sinners, so that makes sense.
어쩌면 가진 게 아무것도 없을 때가 되어서야 몰랐던 걸 깨달을 수.
가난하여서 이렇게 구릿구릿한 색깔을 계속 가지고 다녀야 하는 거요?
Don Quixote looked mournfully at everything all around her, then at herself. She sounded like she was about to cry. Everything had been drained of color since the moment we entered T-Corp through the back streets. It feels like even more of our colors have been taken away since
그
then.
얘기 언제 하나 했어.
Wait, is
대체
Korean a
언제까지
banned
이런
word?
색깔로 다녀야 하는 거야?
They banned the word gay and they banned the word Korean. Jesus Christ, YouTube, you have an agenda against. Are they just cracking down on K-pop Demon Hunters fans? Like, what is happening?
나는 생각을 한 게 불과 10시간 전인데 가도 원상 복귀가 되지 않잖아. 이대로 평생 칙칙하게만 살아야 하는 거야? 이러면 식욕도 떨어져. 살아갈 의지가 없어지게 된다고. 고기를 먹어도 고기가
Okay, well that got
하는
through.
걸로밖에
Gay
안
got through.
보인다고.
So that was just something I remember. I don't know if Korean is up like my. I was talk about bully revenge stories. Maybe, I'm not sure.
갑자기 너무
Hang on.
건너뛴 것 같지 않아?
Oh, I don't have it open. Never mind.
그리고 저 사람들은 옷의 색깔이 보이고 있잖아.
With an annoyed look, Rhodia gestured toward the people outside the bus.
개개인분들께 해드린 답변을 합치면 23번째 답변이긴 합니다만 색깔을 돌려받으려면 그에 준하는 돈을 지불해야 합니다.
저 정도로 색깔을 돌려받은 거면
Let me have a gander.
코트에 바지에 저 새낀 별로 잘 살지도 못하면서 허세만 있는 놈이야. 진짜 부자들은 안경테나 장신구까지 색깔을 되찾거든.
히스클리프 씨도 이곳에 살고 있을 동안은 계속 색을 보지 못한 상태.
아니, 저택은 어느 정도 예외였어. 그래도 여전히 색이
But they
뿌린
said
곳이
something
있지.
about like velvet roses or whatever. Like, how would they know it's velvet?
동의 구려 피의 색 정도는 되찾았으면 싶군.
The message was about how the love story, how the love movies are self-insert stories catering to Karens, sort of like Koreans and their bully revenge. Okay, I don't know about the Korean bully revenge stuff. I don't know about that. I'm not familiar enough with Korean media to to engage with that. But yes, a lot of them are like for, you know, like upper class white women who aren't necessarily happy in their marriages. And it's like, oh, if I could move out to the sticks and, you know, I could meet a young buck who's like, he works on the farm and stuff, and he looks a bit like, you know, a cowboy. I don't know.
그런데 저 자식 말이야. 저렇게 어설프게 색깔을 가진 채로 쏘다니면
If you pay money, you could give things their colors back.
뒤통수
That's how to nude.
얻어맞겠다.
Oh, I see. We should probably pay that money then. Heathcliff's predictions came true soon enough. Several thieves surround the bloke who's only trying to come off as though he's loaded and bash him on the back of his head. Yeah, this is South London right here. This is South. We're going into South London.
저런 극악무도 파렴치한 자들을 보았나? 혼자 다니는 무고한 시민을 단체로
갱단이라고 부르는 분들인가요?
So, really, Jesus Christ. I guess trauma informs people's art in some ways. And hey, that's kind of beautiful in a way.
물이 흐려졌군. 저런 걸 갱단이라고 부를 수도 없고 시간을 못 채운 하류 인생들인 거지. 내가 떠나올 때만 해도 저런 버러지 같은 것들은 저렇게 버젓이 돌아다니지도 않았어.
There are gangs that aren't scummy.
당연하지. 내가 있었던 갱단은 저런 식으로 만만한 놈한테 우르르 몰려가지 않았다고.
타론, 쌩쌩 달리고 싶어. 길이 막혀서 부릉부릉 못해.
To literally ever see some D-corpus depressed. Yeah, that makes sense. I would be depressed. I mean, didn't Ro just say something like, oh, all this lack of color makes me want to die? Also be depressed. Yeah. Oh my god, wait. Do you think when they pay for color, do you think it's like, you know that one video Logan Paul did where he like faked color blindness and then he put like glasses on to see color for the first time, and he was just like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I was like, the shittest acting you've ever seen. Him looking like at a sunset. Z-Corp dudes try going outside, maybe taking walks. I think it's all in their head and just start trying to be happy. Yeah, you know what? They just need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps or whatever. Color is beautiful though. I feel bad for people who are colorblind.
돈키호테가 시끄럽게 굴기 전에 내려서 처리하고.
Yeah, good idea.
정의 집행이군. 고맙네. 길잡이 씨도 익숙해졌나 봐 이제.
Man, we're all starting to get into the swing of things in this here bus. Red hat, red shoes. This is artistically going to be a very different chapter, I feel. And also accurate. Like, have you guys ever seen like not like one of those like divvied up like screen like photos from like, I don't know, London or whatever. Like, have you guys ever just seen like a regular ass picture of somewhere in England? It's just like this. It's so great. Sorry, I'm going to be making fun of England a lot. I'm Irish. I'm sorry. It comes with the territory, you know. Less than 80 years ago, we were treated like second-class citizens by the British. Sorry, you know, it had. My nana lived through several wars because of Britain, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. You guys get it. Yeah. Logan Paul's trying to worm his way into more stuff right now. He's trying to... Yes, the One Piece... Yeah, I heard about that. Me and my sister were talking about it yesterday. Overpricing comic book. Yeah, it's the One Piece comic book game. I think it's getting a few, what did kids say? LARPers? Getting them in. It's like I really thought nothing happened to him while strolling around with code stuff and just, yeah. England deserves it. It's fine, yeah. So hello, Electric Moss. Let's use Wild Hunt. Just to get us started, you know? So I need to move more to the left. I have good news. Did you steal the first season ID Ryoshi? Paul's genuine LARPer. He's live action role playing as someone who likes One Piece. Yeah, he doesn't give One Piece like watcher energy. That's the thing. Like, you know when someone watches One Piece, they just have an energy. He doesn't have that energy. And I don't think he ever will. There's a chance I might get an estrogen next year. Congratulations! I hope it goes well. Yeah, gay. Oh my god, they're all British. They are actually. Oh my god, this is certainly gonna be a chapter anyway.
너희도 시간이 부족해서 온 놈들인가 본데. 우리는 고작 30분밖에 안 남았다고.
혹시 데드레비치 같은 갱단 쪽인 거 아닐까?
Boy, maybe not down Roberts, so Sorry, Gregor, I was clicking on your dick.
자경단 활동 같은 걸 했던 데드레비치는 이제 없어. 회사가 마스크 쓰고 쾌한 눈으로 그냥 노려보기만 할 뿐이니까.
뭐?
Looks like, sounds like something.
지금 뭐라고?
He does. But then again, I have definitely Alright, sorry, I always do this with Limbus Company, but that man looks Irish. I've seen that man in several of my grandpa's photos. Can't even get any characters' names right. After a few streams or whatever, he just looks at some buzzwords and he starts spamming them in interviews. I sure love Sando. And also Luffy. My favorite character is Nami. But I also like Chipper. I do love Chipper and Pop Scoppa. Me with Bon Bon Loki. The gum fruit. Is he gonna? And they're on their quest to find the two-piece. The two-piece. Oh my god, they said bollocks. That just looks like every guy who was in the IRA in like 1920. Like, they began rushing at us with bloodshot eyes, not giving Heathcliff time to even finish his sentence. Luffy D. Monkey. Yeah, you know that man. He ate the devil fruit. Yeah, the gum fruit. Got a sail for the Grand Line. Do you guys remember the 4Kids One Piece intro? Luffy, he's Monkey D. Luffy. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Wild Hunt win rate time. Trevor citing that is Logan Paul way to deal with trying to come off as a fan of something. Someday I should just try and LARP as like a fan of something I have absolutely no knowledge of whatsoever. I should just like try and for one stream to just LARP entirely as a Digimon fan. As if I know anything about Digimon. Guys, are you guys excited for Digimon Time Strangers coming out? Soon. I love Moremon and also Lenamon. Persona fans are great at that, yeah. Persona fans when they see one single Shin Megami Tensei reference coming their way. So when do y'all think Uptight AD created? Well, we'll know when we know when they won't work. But do not worry, I'm going to try and uptie them all. As soon as I can. It's just a matter of resource management right now. Some fans, Yakuza fans. Yakuza fans I feel especially so. Some fans when they see a gameplay screenshot, they only watch the bare minimum walkthrough. I wear Praetorian. God, I met like a video. I can't remember what it was. Most of my fans. Okay, kind of true, I'm not gonna lie. Like, why would you LARP as an Uma Musume fan though? The game is free. Like, I don't get it. Who's your favorite Uma Musume? Oh, my favorite's Gold Ship. I see. Not saying that Gold Ship can't be your favorite if you're, you know, a LARPer, but you know. I'm just saying that if the shoe fits, you know. They don't want to gamble on horses. Well, maybe they should get into. Maybe they should work on that, you know. I better stream for a lot to see Purple tax you in time. Oh, these damn Brits all just trying to tax me, take my money. We need to rise up. I agree. Out of trade. I will say the LARP choice for that, and I'm kind of implicating myself here. The LARP choice for an Overwatch fan's favorite is Diva. Like, I don't know, they watch like one video on Twitter of her squirting. And they're like, oh dude, Diva's my main. I can't actually be saying that because I am a Diva main and have been for 9 years, but still. But there is definitely a stereotype about Diva mains, and it's kind of accurate. Con6 is my favorite Dawn line, just saying. Oh wait, really? Genuinely no one in Danganronpa fan base. No, genuinely, because I know so many Danganronpa fans. I mean, I'm in the Danganronpa fan space. It's crazy how much I'll talk to some people and they'll just not have played it. It's insane. Like, someone will know, like, super hyper... They'll be super hyper knowledgeable about some character they're hyper fixated on, but then you'll go like, oh, but like, what part of the game was your favorite? And you're like, oh, I don't know, I just watched Cub Scouts play. Or like, I don't know, some bullshit like that.
평범과 비범은 이렇게나 큰 차이를 보이지. 한낱 날개 따위에 앉아.
Wild Hunt, you'll go on again.
아직 그 실험들의 결과를 보고 싶으니 참도록 할까.
And Wild Hunt's in the thumbnail too. Dang.
눈 멀지 않게
Dang. It must come to anime when? I hope soon, hopefully.
Yeah, no.
My favorite character is Jonganrampa. Jonganrampa. People who watch character analysis and don't watch the show. Yeah, that's insane. I don't get that. I feel like my thing is I have to watch/play something and then I go watch my character analysis videos. Because I at least know what they're talking about. And maybe it challenges my own character analysis that I form when I watch the show. I think some people just want to be told what a character's story is rather than, like, experience it, you know? They just want to be told, like, oh, why is this character good? I don't want to give the brain energy into following along with their story or whatever. I don't want to come up with, like, oh, why is this? Why is that? You know? The Roblox kids who love Roland, but they can't really call them. Yeah, if a Roblox kid is like, oh, dude, I love Limbus, they are not engaging with it on, like, a serious level, I don't think. I watched Danganronpa gameplay and it's so peak. Yeah, I mean, my feelings of Danganronpa are extremely, like, some of it is awesome and amazing, and some of it is, like, the shittest parts of any game I've ever seen. That's it. Yeah.
모자 멋진데? 어디서 사냐?
Once we want to cosplay. Yeah, among the core Project Moon fanbase, I'm noticing that there is quite a bit of a dislike for Forsaken, as it were.
잘못했습니다. 다 가져가세요.
Oh my god, it's Super Mario!
시간을 빼가셔도 됩니다.
Heathcliff was looming over the man and growling threateningly. He certainly fit the look of a villain from this particular angle.
야, 방금 건 그냥 칭찬한 거잖아. 이놈이 유독 오버해서 반응하는 거라고.
God's overreacting. I was just trying to say you look nice in his hat.
저는 이거 빼고는 완전 아무것도 없어요.
One time was on Roblox.
해봤자 돈 나올 건덕지가 없다고요.
Jesus Christ. I don't know, Angela?
납치는 안 됩니다. 집에 기다리는 가족들이 있어요.
The man we inadvertently saved from the hands of thieves was shuddering and screaming incoherently, almost to an unnatural degree. Close enough, his wife was okay. That's true. And we were still not out of the dark alleyways where other thieves might be waiting to get the jump on us. Another guy.
이것들 뭐야? 이렇게 시간이 굴러 들어온다고?
True fans go into official artwork now. Do you remember back in the day when like some anime would just make borderline porn as like merch? Like you'd get like another had a lot of it where you'd get like another, I don't know, you'd look up like another merch and they would have like a thing where it would just be like, oh, okay, well that's a bit much. Like they just have like what am I thinking of? Like a train pass or something with like something like that.
10분 아니 5분이라도 좋으니까 얼른.
도대체가 이놈이고 저놈이고 왜 다들 시간 타령인 거야?
Because they only have so much time.
아니면 모조리 해치운 뒤에 저 시계를 뺏어가는 방법밖에 없겠지.
Dante's here talking about you. Wait, me? They're talking about me, aren't they? I'm trying to figure out what era of England this is supposed to be. Like, when does Wuthering Heights is a period drama, but I'm not sure when it is supposed to take place. Let me look it up while this battle happens. When is Wuthering Heights set? Not in 2026, you're an idiot. 1847 novel, so I assume it's from the 1840s. Okay, that makes no more sense. Modern day England. I mean, in some places, yes. John Law was great. We have the 20-minute long makeout scene between Honglu and Heathcliff in Canto 6, and Kathy's just like, what the hell is happening? 1847 did not hit the yeah, okay, yeah, it can't be. I don't know if it's that far back. I don't know. I would need to know more about English architecture. That of which I do not. You laugh, it was so in Honglu. They're so tall that no one could see what was happening as they kissed sometimes. Question should be why Britain is given the concept. Yeah, they shouldn't have it. They should just exist in a perpetual samsara of like one day. Oh, you want to leave the EU? Well, why don't you leave the flow of time too? Why don't we just put you in a pocket dimension where it's always like an overcast day? That's like 11 degrees Celsius. Wow, join the club. I also have Tomodachi. I also have a Tomodachi Life Honglu. And he fell in love with Darumi, who is 18. Darumi from 100 Line I should Heath Mail. Is that bad? Not at all. They got a lot of time together. I do not blame people for Heath Mail. Even if I'm Quick shipper. Is Tomodachi a fun game? I've never seen it, but I've never played it, but seen it. I would highly recommend it. I've wasted like nearly 2 weeks of my life on it at this point. I've been having so much fun with it. I'm having so much fun creating my little island.
철아, 쓸데없이 네가 비명 지르는 바람에 일이 당장 안 닥치면 사람 먹는 버스로 끌고 간다.
I thought to shut your goob. Shut your goob right now.
그러면 저를 납치하러 온 사람들이
그래.
We've had to kill so many people just to tell you to stop running.
그럴 리가 없지 않소. 우리 앤 우연히 지나가는 정의로운 림버.
Hear you gooby snoobert. Wow. That language in my chat. YouTube, I'm sorry you have to see gooby snoober in my chat. She is trying so hard not to say it.
아니, 나그네들이었어. 여기는 히스클리프군이.
Why is Mario not jumping on Heath? He's Goomba now. Why aren't you jumping at me? That's what you're supposed to do. I've done Ryoshi Yuri fan art in the past and plan to draw more in the future. Yes, and you are doing God's work, just so you know.
그렇군요. 나그네.
Oh yeah, I've seen some talk of the new Genshin shit upcoming. Because the final region is about to be introduced, Shinezunaya. Man, I wish I still play Genshin. I gave it up just as Not Cry started. And I only came back for Columbina, didn't get her, and then I uninstalled again. I'll be back when Columbina reruns, do not worry.
시간도 사고 팔 수 있는 걸까?
I think you mean justice. Justice.
T사 가이드북 여전히 아직.
Guys, is it just? Oh no, has Ishmael got like? Do you remember in Canto 5 when Gregor had this thing where he would sound like a Marvel character at times? Is Ishmael that now? Guys, is it just me, or did the T-Core pamphlet guide get really weird all of a sudden? Download ZZZ on release, didn't get Ellen, so I just quit. Alright, I asked this question many times, but I'm going to ask you again, Earless Flop in the Shadow. Did you give up around chapter 2? Did you? I'm curious, this is my question towards you. Did you give up around chapter 2 of season 1? I have an agenda to push. Let's talk about games. Let me check it real quick. Oh, brilliant. I love your current profile picture, by the way. I did not know there was a Honglu Ami plushie. I don't even know I had the game for 2 days. Okay, well. I'm just gonna assume you dropped it around chapter 2, because it fits my agenda. My agenda that chapter 2 in ZZZ was so bad that it hurt the game's player base. I genuinely believe it did. I genuinely believe ZZZ would be a bigger game if chapter 2 wasn't so shit. Like, genuinely. Like, I genuinely think it would be on the level of, like, Star Rail if chapter 2 of the game was just decent. If they didn't drop the ball so hard with chapter 2. Chapter 2 was so awful. Like, yeah. Did you know Crummer is not racist? She has one robot for many such cases. Ishmael I start to glaze over. Once again, she may have been the only sinner who bothered to read up on her destination. I got actually locked in after the Ahab fight.
시계를 신분증의 역할로 쓰고 있어. 이들이 지니고 있는 시계를 통하여 화폐 대신에 시간을 거래하기도 하오. 대부분의 근로자는 노동에 대한 보상을 시간으로 지급받지.
이상 씨를 봐서.
So they literally get paid with time. I did quit around chapter 2. Yes! But I also generally didn't like the combat. If I got a cool character, I want to play that character. I hate how the combat makes you swap constantly. That is true. Especially if you want to dodge, you essentially have to swap into another character. That is also true. Can I ignore swap? But it's annoying as fuck. Also, you're like criminally underpowered if you don't swap. Like, yeah, I got that. But listen, you quit around chapter 2. I'll take it. I'll take it as another part of my agenda I'm pushing. So, is this going to be a problem? Otis is the only one of us who carries the watch.
아, 그 시간이 멈춰 있는 손목시계 말씀이죠? 패션용으로 착용하고 있는.
패션용인 적은 없었다.
It's not a fashion statement. It's a death wish.
그리고 아까 말한 납치라는 건 무슨 뜻이었어?
T사 길거리엔 사람들이 마구잡이로 납치당한다는 흉흉한 소문이 이젠 아무도 다니지 않는 거리인데 이렇게 때로 다니시니 소문의 납치 조직인가 해서.
The whole game felt like jingling keys. Play for 10 minutes and you get like 100 different micro achievements, giving you essentially 1 penny for each one, but they're all like 10 different pages. Yeah, there was a lot happening all at once. And also jingling keys, yes, that is a very good. Yeah. Imagine we go and switch topics every. No, sorry, I'll try and be more focused. Last stream was crazy though, when we start talking about like Animal Jam and shit.
구체적으로 말해보도록 육하 원칙을 활용하면 더 좋고.
실종자들 때문이에요.
That is starting every gotcha game though.
최근 들어 이곳에서 사람들이 이유 없이 행방불명된다고 해요. 이젠 다들 안개가 자욱해지기만 해도 무서워서 집에만 박혀 있죠. 마침 여기 굴러다니고 있는 디타임즈 신문지 일면에도 쓰여 있네요. 오리무중인 납치 사건.
So they're sweepers.
경악.
Marceau Rodia and Don Quixote began enthusiastically reading the sensationalized titles in the attached articles in the newspaper he showed us.
이 근처에 상을 받은 맛집이.
But it's all gonna be grey stuff. Again, it's like England. So again, the food in England is just grey. Have you guys ever seen cockles? Have you guys ever seen like shepherd's pie? Well, shepherd's pie is, you know, shepherd's pie can be good, but there's like a fishy pie. What the fuck was it? It's the one with the fish head sticking out of it. It was insane.
아, 시간에서 해결사들이 이런 인터뷰를.
Are you guys even reading the same article?
확실히 평소보다 지나다니는 인간들이 훨씬 줄어들었어. 여기는
They're
원래
getting swept
공장으로
up.
일하러 가는 노동자나 조잡한 장비를 팔로 나온 발명가들이
So like ZZ was immensely worse.
이렇게 거리가 텅
Yeah,
빈
listen, I
비었던
get it.
적은 없었는데.
Again, it's not for everyone. Which is why it's absolutely bomb fire gas. Yeah, I mean, I've never had it before. I mean, oh wait, no, I had one slice of it before. But yeah, people disappearing in the streets of London, very scary. Again, many such cases. The empty street of T Corp was thick with fog. The bustling crowd from Heathcliff's memories nowhere to be seen. Maybe the lack of color made the fog, Jesus Christ, the fuck appear even thicker.
일전 검계와의 소동에서 들었던 괴담과 흡사한 이야기인 것 같군.
행방불명이라. 역시 사람을 납치해서 팔아넘기는 악질적인 조직이
That would be
있는
fucked
걸까요?
up. I mean, didn't we see a ton of like containers of bodies in them in the last Canto?
그런 놈들이 대놓고 활보한다는 이야기는 못 들었는데 적어도 내가 있었을 때.
I have mixed feelings watching it. When the kids try American food, the children can never go. Yeah, but also the thing about American food is it's got so much chemicals and corn syrup in it that it like. As an Irish person, when I went to America, a lot of like sweetened food tasted actually gross to me. I tried chocolate in America and it tasted like vomit. I'm not kidding.
인신매매 따위가 목적인 조직이 있다면 흔적 하나둘은 남을 수밖에 없다. 거리를 이렇게 만들
Also,
정도로
American cheese does
거대한
not taste like
음식이라면
cheese from what I've tasted.
시체 안 돌 정도는 찾기 마련이다.
It tastes like it tastes like just a word I'm looking for. Radioactivity. That's the best way I can do it. That's the best way I can word it.
시체도 남지 않는다는 건 단지 죽거나 죽이는 정도의 내용이 아닌 깊이 파고들수록 위험한 일일 수 있다는 건가?
If it's not just another violent tragedy, then maybe there's more to this than we think. Maybe there's some powerful organization pulling the strings.
아니.
Ooh, Dante's putting on their
그렇게 보기
tinfoil
힘들지
hat.
않아?
American classic cheese is pretty much just plastic. It looks like it too.
네?
뒷골목에 밤이 있잖아. 그 청소부들이 지나가면 시체를 포함한 쓰레기들은 전부 청소되어 있으니까.
그렇군. 시체까지 말끔하게.
Well, I would hope they would
처분할 수
clean up
있겠네.
the corpses at least.
당연히 쓰레기만
We'll clean up all the
청소하는
trash, but those
건
dead,
무서운 일이지만.
rotting bodies, they can just lay there. Yeah, the idea of sweepers really freaked Sinclair out for a while. Why would you out Sinclair like that?
그건 밤마다 로저
Sinclair was really scared about them silly old sweepers. As a North American viewer, I can promise you a lot of the food here is terrible. A lot of good gems here and there. Yeah, I mean, you guys get like Chicago pizza or whatever, right? Like, you do have... When I was in America, I did get a lot of good food. A lot of it was from like breakfast buffets. In New York, especially. But a lot of like the sweet shit I would buy in like stores was not great. The Leviathan comic explains a bit more of that topic. Okay. Wow, this is like Honkai Impact, where it's like the manga actually the appendix manga actually describes this part here a lot more in detail. So if you want more details, you should check out the manga or / the comic, I guess. You could check out Distortion Detective to see who Ezra is. The problem with sweets in America is that we don't use real sugar anymore because artificial sugar is cheaper. Yeah, everything for profits. And real sugar is better for you than artificial sugar is.
결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
I'm the one to rule them all. I'm the
그렇겠죠?
chosen one, the savior. With all these 666. You know, a soda from the US and the exact same soda from Mexico, and it would taste entirely different. The Mexican soda is actually good. Really? I guess they just must have different ingredients there. Official anything is cheaper. That's why everything is loaded with it. I mean, like, isn't soda in McDonald's, like, they can produce like a gallon of soda for like 1 cent. So like most of the money you get that McDonald's makes is from their soda. I think I remember hearing that somewhere.
무슨 괴담
Can't wait
같네.
for Lana to get to Purgatorio. Yeah, I cannot wait for me to get to Paradiso.
억지로 웃지 않아도 돼, 싱클레어.
Canto 26 really popped off.
불길하네. 첫 판부터 주눅드는 기세로 가면 좋지 않은데.
Everyone seems to be on edge thanks to the unsettling story we heard earlier. I know what to do. For some reason, Coca-Cola only uses fake sugar in the US, but they use actually sugar in I don't know if they use real sugar here. I don't think I've seen a real Coca-Cola in a while. I only see Coke Zero everywhere. Hey Heathcliff, that invitation, can you read it out loud for us again? It'll be a good idea to remind ourselves of our current mission. Besides, I could use a refresher myself.
그까지 초대장 읽어서 뭐 하라고?
The neatly folded invitation Heathcliff produced from his pockets completely betrayed his attempt at appearing aloof. It was folded with such tender care that it almost resembled a neat papercraft. He cleared his throat. Yeah. I think it's fine if you're in Europe. Yeah. We have stronger restrictions here. Sometime later.
부디 참석하시어 이 자리를 빛내주신 경의를 담아, 넬리.
그리고
아이씨.
Bollocks. He just drew a picture of bollocks here.
꼭 와야 해, 히스.
Canto 71.
기다리고 있을게.
Dude, I cannot wait for a Canto 17. For Canto 71. Jesus Christ. This wasn't exactly what I had in mind when I asked him to read that letter.
여기가 무슨 동네 술집이에요?
아, 이런 분위기 아니었어?
내가 이럴 줄 알았지. 화낼 기분도 안 나네. 애초에 기다린다고 했을 뿐이지 만나고 싶다고 한 것도.
아니, 그래도 말이야. 이
What the fuck? I didn't expect Gregor to be this kind of person where he's like, oh my god, we have a lover boy in the house. I didn't expect this to be like that. We got a new center called Backstreet Rat number 17. Oh, is it the guy from earlier with the like teeth? Or for the head hooligan fight, Canto 1.1. Oh dude, we are not ready for the fight. Wait, what were the first enemies we fought in this game? I don't remember.
어디?
Some sinners gather in a circle like they're doing a literary analysis of the invitation letter. Maybe I was worrying too much. Most impressive, that won't stop him. Yeah, it won't stop him from getting all up in someone's romantic life.
뭐야? 싱클레어는 저런 거에 관심 없었어?
저는 열심히 공부만 했어요. 책과 칠판만
Hooligans for the
보면서
first time. Oh, I see.
정신이 살았다고요.
싱클레어군, 또다시 얼굴이 붉어지고 있어.
체질이라고 지난번에 말했잖아요.
I'm just a very pasty white German boy.
그럼 아니다.
Hey, what's with that oddly sorry look on your face?
안타까울 필요는 없다. 세상엔 많은 취향이 존재하고 있으니.
그런데
히스클리프 씨가 연애 편지를 받는 게요?
Yes, that is odd. Dante, Dante, do you think Heathcliff has a girlfriend, Dante?
아, 이상 씨 그런 말은 좀 너무하네요. 아니, 그런 무례한 말을 한 것이 아니라 나는
농담이에요, 농담. 저도 이상 씨랑 같은 걸 느꼈으니까요.
What is the word, Dante? What is the word today?
T사 어딘가에 있을 로보토미 지부가 아니라 다 같이 그곳으로 도달해야 황금 가지를 얻을 수 있다는 소리일 테니까.
정확하게 짚어주었구려.
Veg, oh my god, veg.
찬물 끼얹는
We're getting content in 1996 next week. Oh my god, is Bill Clinton the person who releases what? Is he the new center?
고마운 지적을 하는군. 우리가 워더링 하이츠로 향하는 이유가 설마 저 편지 한 장 때문이라고 생각한다면 큰 실망을 느꼈을 거다.
그래서 이 문맥을 보면 결국 하려는 말이
아니 그보다는 이 어투를 봐야지.
뭐 일단 넘어가죠.
LC-12로부터 황금가지의 관측 보고가 있었습니다. 위치는 워더링 하이츠 저택 어딘가. 하지만 특유의 보안 시스템으로 인해 LC-12 틈이 잠입하는 것은 위험 부담이 크므로
We
황금가지의
didn't know
정확한 위치는
that is right. We did meet someone from the after team last in the last stream. It was the goth baddie. Remember? Would you kiss Dante's clock? I don't know, but Dante's in my Tomodachi life, and Nihilux from Honkai Star Rail has a crush on them. So I know Nihilux would, at least.
특유의 보안 시스템? 그런 게 있었나?
But also, their head is literally on fire, so I don't know about that.
그렇다면 더더욱 네 이상하다고밖에.
동의하오. 비록 황금가지의 값어치와 그 위상에 대해 정확히 알고 있는 것은 아니지만
Monetary value, that is not ideal for me.
평범한 저택 안에 그런
It's
것이
non-heated
놓여
flame
있을 리가
normally.
만무할 것
Like, it still
같소.
burn you, right? Or is it like a smoke effect where it's just there and you can just like put your hand on it? Under might as well explodes have shown it. Well, I mean, didn't Dante almost explode in the previous stream?
황금가지가 처음부터 그곳에 위치해 있었던 것은 아니었다 정도만 말씀드리죠.
T사 로보토미 지부 어딘가.
I guess you could say they're a ticking time bomb.
모종의 이유로 저택으로 옮겨졌다는 것이다.
Rodeo's disappointed. Oh wow, okay. I guess so. Flames act like nothing. I see.
캐서린이라는 인물이 이번 작전의 핵심이겠군요. 황금 가지를
So Dante can't like just
소유하고 있는 자.
if someone's pissing them off, they can't just like headbutt this other person and engulf them in a everlasting like Sonic and the Secret Rings-esque flames, I assume.
그리고 황금 가지가 아니더라도 히스클리프 씨가 자신을 보러 저택에 와줄 거라고 믿어 의심치 않는.
If she's got a hold on Heathcliff, she has to be some kind of lady, said Gregor probably. So when he nearly geeked out, started acting like anger from inside. With the like eruption head or some shit. None of this conversation even seemed to even register to Heathcliff, however.
혹시 주위에 이발소나 양품점이 보이면
무슨 명소마다 멈춰서는 관광버스로 생각.
그냥 나를 내려주고 먼저 가도 되잖아. 뒤따라갈 수 있어.
제가 두 눈 커다랗게 뜨고 계속 보고 있는데 말이죠, 히스클리프 씨. 아까의 그 소문 때문인지는 몰라도 이 시간에 길거리에 열려 있는 가게가 보이지 않아요. 역시 저랑 로자 씨한테 맡겨보시는 게 제일.
We will call ourselves the Tall Group, and we shall go out on our own. Team Tall. Oh, okay, that's that. But I missed half the Honkai stream since I was here. No worries. That stream 10 went on for a while anyway, so I don't blame you. So was the tallest sinner. What height is Merceau exactly again? I remember when Cudi was at the Limbus event, like Merceau's life-size standee was massive. 180 centimeters. How much is 180? I think like a Westoid in when it comes to heights. I need to 180 centimeters. 180 centimeters in feet. What is that? Wait, 5'9", that's it? I'm taller than him. Are you kidding me? He's only 5'9"? I'm 5'10". I'm taller than Merceau. Yeah, 180 cm, 180 centimeters is 5'9". And I'm 4'10". There was a... Oh. Let me look up what Merceau's height is. Let me look it up. Merceau Limbus height. Okay, let me see. The wiki should say. He is 6'2". Okay. Apparently he is 6'2". Yeah, that's massive. Okay. We're getting close to my favorite Dawn line. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, 6'2". That is massive. Yeah, he's... I wonder if anyone... Wait, what height is Rhodia? Is Rhodia my height? Let me see. Let me scroll down to the bottom here. Sinners. Rhodia. What height are you, Rhodia? Rhodia's 6 foot! Rhodia's taller than me? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. What about you, Ishi? Ishi's 5'7". Okay, she's 3 inches smaller than me. What about, Heathcliff? What height is Heathcliff? Heathcliff is 5'11". He's an inch taller than me. Who else? Honglu, what height are you? Honglu is 5'10". I'm the same height as Honglu. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. There's Dawn being an actual gremlin. What? Yeah, what height is Dawn? I'm pretty sure Cudi said that Dawn was her height. Let me see. 5'2", yes. That is, yeah, that checks out. Alright, cool. Wow. Dawn's like 4. Yeah, she is close to it. She's 5'2". She is small. Wait, how tall is Gregor? I'm curious, because he's a very small man from what I remember. Why did I just see a picture of Dawn's shoes on this wiki? What the fuck was that? Oh, that's Sinclair. Wrong person. Sinclair is 5'4". That checks out. Gregor. Gregor's 5'6". I'll take being 4 inches taller than Gregor any day. Dawn's 5'2", and she holds a whole damn jousting lance. That is true. And it's taller than her, mind you. And also, if you check a banner, you can see her on her toes and holding her breath while holding her head up to fit the picture. So she's like lying. The bus emerged from the back streets into a rather quiet-looking village. The fog was still thick, and everything was still in that faded hue. Maybe we're in a nice, quaint British village. Even the occasional sightings of pedestrians had ceased. The very idea of color variation seemed like an alien concept here. All I see are orange-hued lights coming through the windows of misty grey buildings. It was as though everyone decided to stay indoors for the day. I can't even tell where we are, or how close we are from our destination anymore. I was about to crash the fuck out on this node. Uh-oh. Have you been here by any chance, Esau? He's the only other sinner who spent a while in T-Corp, so I decided to ask him if he recognized anything, but it was evident that the scenery was unfamiliar to him. I forgot Yi-Song. Oh, that's right. Let me check. What height is Yi-Song? Yi-Song is 5'9". He's an inch smaller than me. And Ryoshu is 5'8". That also checks out. All right, cool. And Otis. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Otis, right. Oh my god, they have a list of all of Ryoshi's, like, anagrams and stuff. Otis is 5'9". She is an inch smaller than me. Not a tall girl representation here. It's not like every other anime ever where everyone's like 4'11" or something. Or like, at tall, it's like, I'm a sexy tall woman. How tall are you? 5'5". Okay, well. Faust, that's right, Faust. Let me check Faust. Faust is 5'8". She is 2 inches smaller than me. I think you mean Paus. Yes, Paus is 5'8". I can't imagine doing any research at a place like this. Kind of been easy.
익숙해지면 괜찮소. 오히려 이곳에서 나고 자란 이들에겐 색이 있다는 것이 신기한 것이니. 그리고 나는 잠시나마 기댈 수 있는 자들이 있었네. 이는 낯선 곳에 적응하는데 꽤 많은 도.
Yisong looks away for a place far beyond here. Memories of his past, most likely.
T사의 특이점이 어떤 것인지에 대해선 아는 게 있나요?
그것에 대해선 특이점이 의뢰 그렇듯 나도 무어라 정확히 추론할 수는 없는 작동 원리라.
Yisong paused and carefully began to speak.
시간과 관련이 되어 있다는 것만은 알고 있었어.
At Paus GPT,
정확히 어떠한
how do I find
시간을
romance?
어떻게 다루는지는 모르겠지만 이 또한 부질없는 추측이며 답은 파우스트 양만이 알겠소만.
T사가 거주자들로부터 끊임없이 색을 빼앗아가는 이유 중 하나죠.
Oh, well that makes sense why everything is grey then.
시간을 필연적으로 제어해야 하는 곳이라면 빛과 연관이 있는 영역일 것이며 빛은 또한 색과도 밀접한 관련이 있으니 종국엔 색과 얽히게 되는 것입니다. 제가 알고 있는 시간에 대해서까진 추론이 가능했습니다만 파우스트가 가진 T사의 특이점과 관련된 지식에 접근하기까지는 저에게
Faust, known among us for her, maybe, and perhaps rarely gave us answers this detailed. That is true. I was like, wow, she is like describing this in a lot of detail. Then now's the time to ask her all my questions.
파우스트 양, 시간이라면.
네, T사에 관한 이야기는 여기까지 하는 편이 안전하겠군요.
Decorp singularity turns you British upon overusage. A truly horrific Lovecraftian style Limbus weapon indeed. Aww.
또 말해줄 것처럼 하다가 입을 닫아버렸네.
I really hate to do it, but Among Us. Did someone say Among Us? I hate to tell you this, Dante, but you are indeed the imposter. Well, I guess I should be glad that she decided to tell us as much. I doubt she'll tell us this more, no matter how much we pry.
그런데 좀 씁쓸하네요.
Turns you British pun usage. Which would you rather be, turned British or like get turned into like one of the gross flesh creatures from N-Corp? No Among Us soundboard? Sorry, I do not have an Among Us soundboard. I do have a fart noise though.
특이점으로 인해서 평생 색을 모른 채로 살아가는 사람들도 있단 거잖아요.
뭐 다 그런 거지. 우리도 어쩌면 지금 다른 사람이 볼 때 뭣도 모르고 사는 불쌍한 사람일 수도 있으니까. 뭐가 되었든 고기 맛을 한번 본 적이
There is also beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball? 모르고 살면 좋을 텐데.
Do you know the YouTube captions always call it beach volleyball? Heroes Ballot. I for some reason I thought you meant like mobile. What is that game called? Mobile Heroes? Heroes Mobile? The one where it's got the ad that I have on my like waiting screen. The one that's like, Mother, bitches, sluts, bitches. Wait, what? You know that ad? For example, sexual Lords Mobile. What the? I don't know if it's Lords Mobile. What is the game called? Hang on. Let me go to my waiting screen real quick and see if I can find it. I'll just put it on studio mode. Let me see it. Where's my waiting screen? Oh, the song, they're not playing. What's that? Replay? We have to do that? Oh yes, I found it. What is the ad for? What is this game? Mobile Legends Adventure. That's it. Alright, there we go. The ad is horrible.
햇빛의 색깔까지 보이지 않는 건
하늘의 색이 그리워질 때는 많았어. 특히
그래, 그런 것들도 각자 알던 하늘의 색이 있었으니까 아쉽고 그리워지게 되는 거지. 처음부터 이곳의 하늘만 보고 살다 죽는다면 그건 불행도 아닐 거야.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know. I guess you wouldn't know what you could have at that point.
그것까지 불행하다고 말한다면 오히려 오만한 게 되는 거지.
I agree, Rhodia.
그렇게 생각할 수도 있겠네요.
The atmosphere in the bus suddenly became incredibly frosty.
그거 해보자. 가장 좋아하는 색깔이 뭔지에 따라서 각자 성격을 알 수 있다던데.
Very smooth, Rhodia. Rhodia has some pretty biting commentary. Everyone goes like, "Damn, that's deep," and then she's like, "Actually, did you guys hear of this game called Among Us?" Rhodia, who was the one to chill the bus in the first place, was also the first to break the ice.
이상이 하늘색을 좋아하는 거라면 어디 보자. 고요하고 조용한 당신, 생각에 빠져 잠기는 걸 좋아하는군요.
어떻게 하는 것이오?
Rhodia laughing is I'm 33 and this is deep.
나도 해줘. 나는 말이지 붉은색이 줬어. 아니 노란색. 아니 붉은색? 아니. 자, 차례를 기다려. 그 다음에는 파우스트.
저는
잠깐. 무슨 말 할지 다 알아. 파우스트는 대체로 그런 걸 믿지 않는답니다. 라고 하겠지? 그런 사람은 대체로 흰색을 좋아하더라고.
Guys, I am the kind among us. I'm the crewmate.
그저 말을 아끼겠습니다.
나? 제일 좋아하는 색깔?
Wait, that reminds me of the guy calling the Among Us crewmate. It's me, crewmate. I do all the tasks or whatever.
참, 뭘 그딴 걸 물어봐, 남사스럽게.
Is it perchance Violet, Heathcliff?
나는.
He pauses. A great manor begins to emerge into our view from a distance. I can immediately tell that this is the Wuthering Heights manor Heathcliff had mentioned.
검은색, 모든 물감을 다 섞어버리면 나오는 색 아닌가? 그거. 그래서 제일 볼만한 색깔이지. 덧칠만 계속 되는 거니까.
I didn't ask for something this violent or deep, Heathcliff. All right. Here does Dawn Crash Out coming. I could hear that Heathcliff is muttering something through gritted teeth. I'm feeling that black wasn't always his favorite color. Oh, and you know what? I'll stop wearing black when they make a darker color. I hope the roof flies off and explodes into space. I always make such expensive mistakes. I know you're but you're the eighth wonder. I'll stop wearing black when they make a darker color. But she gets very, very sad. Well, that's also a kind of crash out, right? More like a crash in. Because instead of directing all of your energy outwards and it's all crashing out, you crash inwards on yourself, you know? That's a Dappercliff first. I want to see Dappercliff! Show me his little hat, his little twee hat. The makeover. Oh, it's makeover time! Dapper Cliff time. I want to see how he looks. I want to see how dapper this man is. Two things changed the moment the Wuthering Heights manor appeared over the horizon. Wow, that is a nice manor.
거울 있는 사람 없냐? 야, 뭐 아무거나 내놔봐.
Yi-song, where's your mirror at?
왜 이러시는가, 히스클리프군. 이 거울은
One was Heathcliff, who was suddenly overcome with intense anxiety, and the other was the weather that grew dark and tempestuous all of a sudden. What a terrifying noise.
원래 이렇게 날씨가 궂은 곳이었나요?
바람은 항상 거세게 몰아치긴 했어. 거의 폭풍 수준이었지. 하지만 이런 천둥이랑 번개는.
But this thunder, rain, and lightning, danger, water's rising.
워더링 하이츠의
I didn't Rhodian ID.
어느 쪽이든.
It's her, but sober. Glad if you get the Rhodian and Heathcliff thumb IDs, this game is going to be really easy considering you have Copum. You make a compelling argument, actually. Yeah, these heights were always wuthering. Bad and Rhodian. Hi, welcome to Wendy's. Well, where you get burger. How may I serve you today?
멀리서만 봐도 저택이 정말 크네요.
침침한 눈의 카론. 침침하게 도착.
The new Ryoshi ID is going to be a huge must, even if it probably will contain major spoilers for Canto 9. Hopefully it can be avoided by skipping up Thai story. I'll see. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that Contempt Ryoshi, but I'll have to see. Oh, God bless me.
번개가 번쩍번쩍.
The manor looked as though it came out of a dark, gothic tale full of mysteries. I was half expecting to hear a haunting cry echoing from its windows. God bless you. Thank you very much. So are we just waiting for Virgilius to go off the bus again?
안 그런 적이 없지 않았나?
Getting no season changing. That's probably why. We're in May. It's the start of summer. We're coming into summer now, you know. Fishmill working at the seafood cafe watching all of her fellow fishmills get brutally sauteed.
I just want to catch my fish.
How heartbreaking. Thank you all for the I am now thoroughly protected against any demons that might try to crawl their way inside their mouth while I snez.
그래도 지금까지는 지부거나 회사였잖아요.
Oh well, now we
이번에는
only
그냥
have one
저택일
blessing to my
뿐인데.
name. Still protected though. Nice try, demons.
자, 내리지.
Alright everyone, off the bus. Remember to hold hands with your partner. Don't stray off from the group.
이번에도 밖에서 기다리고 있겠다고?
I'm double, twice unblessed. Re-blessed. Okay, fine. Okay, I've been re-blessed. Okay, never mind. Protected from the demons. No, because actually, what could possibly be the context behind that song? I already forgot what it was on. What? Oh, this one? The Kiss My Fish song?
I just want to catch my fish.
There is a context behind it. It's not a good one. None of the sinners were hiding their dissatisfaction with Virgilius. Some of them were even standing with their arms crossed. Yes. Yeah, there is a context. It's not a good one. He wants to kiss. Yes, there we go. That's the proper context. There we go. You know the fish that people were attracted to in Shark Tale? Is that the movie? Will Smith? The fuck is what, Shark Tale? What the fuck is that movie? It's called Shark Tale, right? Yeah. Oh my god, this movie's so ugly, but I loved it as a kid. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, the animation. Jesus fucking Christmas. Oh, dude. This is Heathcliff talking to Kathy. Straying so far. Sorry. We're about to enter the manor. As long as I want to kiss that fish. Yeah. It's about that. Sorry.
아무튼 아무 생각도 하지 않았는데.
Well, maybe not every sinner. We've gone through a lot of things, survived various trials and tribulations. Tribulations that could have been easily handled had Virgilius been here with us. So, Looks like Ishmael decided to step up as our representative.
처음에 길잡이라고 우리에게 소개하지 않았나요? 그런데 길잡이는커녕 매번 작전마다 우리를 출발선에 내려두고
Hey, even in like Dante's Inferno, Virgilius like is there with Virgil, I guess, is there with Dante for a lot of the time, right?
쓸데없이 짜증 부리는 게 아니라고요. 저는 당신을 신뢰하고 싶으니까 물어보는 거예요.
What happens when Lana sneezes a single time? Oh, do you think Virgil's a red fraud? No, we'll have to see him in like an actual combat situation before I can call him a fraud.
같은 부서의 동료라면
But as Ishmael is very eloquently pointing out, he has not done that. He has not been in a combat situation. He's only threatened. He's only been like, oh, you won't like me when I'm not eating my Snicker bar. Just held a silence for a moment. His brows were not as furrowed as they usually are, which was the only indicator to me that he wasn't as offended to hear this as I thought he'd be.
너희가 특정 계약을 통해 이곳에 입사를 한 것처럼 나 역시도 어떤 조건이 적혀 있는 계약서를 통해
I had a feeling that was the case, yeah.
왜? 특생나리께서도 계약서를 썼다는 말인 겐가?
Black hole, extra, ultra. Oh, Jesus Christ. We are deep into the blessing bit now.
당연하지 않나. 내가 아무 손익
I'm so deep in this bit. I don't know how to get out.
철부지들을 통솔하고 있겠나. 자세한 계약의 내용까지 너희에게 말해줄 생각도 없고. 언급 이스마엘. 네가 말한 신뢰라는 단어는 제법 마음에 들었다.
Jesus, are we finally getting some insight into Virgilius here? Jeez. It's been a bit.
나는 황금가지를 직접 회수해서도 직접적인 도움을 제공해서도 안 된다.
Man, you could have told us this like literally in Canto 1, you know?
왜 그런 계약을?
언제나 왜냐고 묻는 것은 의미가 계약이란 건 당사자가 아닌 자들이 완전하게 이해할 수 없는 형태로.
That is true. I've watched enough Chainsaw Man to know this. Wait, Aki, why would you let this future devil like live inside your eye until you die? Why would you let him do that? Why would you do that, Aki? Aki knows why. And Virgilius knows why, I guess.
다만 목적지에 도착해서 너희들을 버스에서 내리라고 말을 할. 그래도 마음을 어느 정도 놓고 보낼 수는 있게 되었다고는 말할 수 있겠군. 모든 것을 얻어내겠다는 욕심으로 무리하게 계약을 지키려다 관리자가 돌이킬 수 없는 지경으로 가게 되어 다 잃지는 않을까 하는.
Do you know what Roblox fights used to be? Roblox fights used to be like shoots with gun, no dodge, no miss, block, absorbs. That was like unironically how every fight in Roblox used to be. You'd have to put in every synonym of the word does not die. That was the real shit. Did he just admit to trusting us more than he used to?
단테.
I got that sense from him, yeah.
물어보지 않는 편이 좋아. 특히 누군가 속마음을 어렵게 겨우 표현했을 때는.
It's actually trying to trust you, sort of. Listen, we'll take it. We will take this. We take these small victories.
그리고
잠깐만, 이대로 내릴 수는 없어. 안 되겠어. 다시 돌아가자. 유턴하면 되잖아.
Oh, he's getting cold feet.
내 피해는 유턴 없어.
이런 꼴로 어떻게 다시 저택에 돌아가라는 거야?
I should shoot my gun. Oh yeah, I block up my shield while I use it. Yes, that is exactly what they were like. Every fight I had with a bitch-ass Shadow was like that. People, not to prejudice against certain players, but anyone who played Shadow in Sonic RPs was always like a god modder to hell and back. They were always just like, dodges, absorbs, blocks, turns the bullet back on you. Like they had a fucking thesaurus at their side. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Every single one of our elaborate plans to dress him up in fancy clothes fell through. Hey, you don't look that bad.
이런 꼬라지로 가면 또다시 그 새끼들이.
그 새끼들이 누군데요?
All shadows, but I was a shadow. Yes, exactly.
있어. 옛날부터 나만
I attack you with
보면
the power of 1,000 suns.
하나라도
Blocks.
흔적을
No, but that's
줄
genuinely how it would
나를
be.
굴려대는.
눈깔 파내버려.
Oh.
재치 있는 발상이다.
I don't need you scary woman giving me bad ideas.
원.
Looks like Heathcliff is the only one who's taking this seriously. Uh-oh.
뭔데? 니들은 왜 그렇게 음흉하게 웃어?
그럴 줄 알고
Dokes,
우리가 준비를
dokes.
미리 해왔죠.
Much surveillance. Much poop. Very piss.
아무리 생각해도 우리 히스가 혼자서 멀끔하게 꾸미긴 힘들 것 같아서.
꽤
Are we gonna make him up?
보호자님과 함께 둥지로 돌아오기 전 뒷골목에서 잠깐.
둥지 안에는 뒷골목보다 대단한 게 있을지도 모르니 기다려봤는데 뭐 살만한 곳이 없으니까 아쉬운 대로 사둔 걸 써야지.
Report if you got any blessings delivered. I'll steal the package of them so you'll not receive any. Thank you, but thank you for stealing my blessings. Thankfully, I'm prepared again from. I'm prepared. I am protected from any demons now. I mean, I would be anyway, because I have a ton of crucifix shit in my room anyway, so you know. I think I'm fine on that regard. I'm too Catholic for this shit. I'm too Catholic for these demons to try flying into my mouth. They'd have to go through a lot of crosses and stuff first.
뭐 설마 전에 둘이 어디 갔다 온다 했을 때 아니 근데 그때 과자만 한 바구니 사왔길래
과자들은 눈속임이었어, 히스.
What the fuck?
물론 그중 몇 개는 내 일용할 양식으로 잘 써먹었지만.
비록 제가
Where's the
집에서
Don
썼던
line? Please,
브랜드들까지
Don, say
찾지는
your
못했지만
word.
이만해도 어느 정도의 멋부림은 낼 수 있.
베르, 훈훈한 분위기 이어가게 이번만 눈 좀 감아줘. 응? 유니폼 말이야.
Yeah.
회사 유니폼을 입고 오랜만에 애인을 제외하고 싶은 사람이 어디 있겠어.
그래도 저 길잡이가
What's your
용서도
context
허락을
experience?
해주면
We will be blessed, do not worry. We will thoroughly, we'll be much more blessed than we were for Canto 4. That's for sure.
그러지.
뭐?
또 멋대로 작당해서 뒷문을 들라.
정말이야? 길잡이!
Heathcliff trembled like he was about to give Virgilius a big hug.
자, 히스클리프
Virgilius
씨.
is like, oh,
이제
don't
눈을
push it.
감고 무릉도원이라 생각하면서 편안하게 몸과 마음을 맡기세요.
잠깐 머리 함부로 그렇게 오, 야, 솜씨가 보통이 아닌데.
Okay. Why are we hammering something? What is
히스클리프
this?
지금 단장 중이랍니다.
Sometime later. Oh, he's so pretty! Wow, now he really looks like. Wait, what does.
바른 거 아니야?
Wait, what does Heathcliff look like? Hold on. What does he look like in the modern one? Jacob Elordi Heathcliff, let me see. Oh, that's criminal. That's. Jesus Christ. Which Heathcliff would you guys rather? His mouth is so small. Heathcliff, you are not British now.
안 돼. 홍루가 얼마나 공들여서 손질해줬는데 그렇게 만지면.
Our Heathcliff is better. Unironically, yes. Because like I was talking to my sister about it, and apparently like Heathcliff in the original story is like a slave or something. Like, and the race and like stuff like that. That's a big part of the story. But Jacob Elordi's white. When a gacha game is more diverse. Heathcliff was dark skin. They unironically massively whitewashed him. Like they actually did. Like, Jesus Christ. Like there's no ifs, buts, or whatever's about it. They did.
들고 있던 몽둥이는 어디 갔지?
Random Korean studio made character more. No, genuinely! Kim Ji-hoon really did actually like take a massive W here. This isn't just a gacha game, it's Limbus. That is true. I unironically put Limbus into like a different category than I would put something like, I don't know, like Neverness to Everness with its AI usage. Dropped in white paint for his entire childhood.
몇 년 만에 재회인데 몽둥이를 들고 만날 순 없잖아.
Unironically, yes. I guarantee there's definitely like Wuthering Heights heads out there who are like, yeah, no, this is way better.
히스클리프군이 왠지
I saw the
친절해
AI
보이는
wasn't.
것 같소.
Yeah, no. People were so shocked in my stream yesterday when I mentioned it, but like, no, like there is like a ton of AI usage in Everness to Everness, so it's really upsetting. I was going to play it next week, but now I'm not going to. Limbus is the best of all book characters, and that's on fleek. That, yes. Listen, I don't even need to read Moby Dick now. I already played it in Limbus. Joke's on you, literacy heads. I still don't get what the fuck. I still don't get what the fuck Rhodia's book is about. Yeah, they use a lot of it too.
그리고 시끄럽게 해도 때리지
Wait. Dawn, say that line. Wait, say that again.
히스클리프군이 왠지 친절해 보이는 것 같소. 이를테면 아이스크림을 사달라고 하면 바로 사줄 것 같은 느낌이랄까?
Ice cream. Another Donglish moment. Ice cream. Raby's got a bucket of ice cream.
왠지 친절해 보이는 것 같소.
Wait for it.
이를테면 아이스크림을 사달라고 하면 바로 사줄 것 같은 느낌이랄까?
So we have beach volleyball, we have vacation, we have party, we have orange, and now we have ice cream. Gabra, rabies. The rabies is here!
야, 부탁하건대.
Welcome
캐서린 앞에서 그런 말을 꺼내기라도 하면.
Oh, I guess we're using her full legal name now.
옷이 날개군. 재회의 후기를 기대하고 있겠어.
Ilana, do you not have Dawn's Limbus? I've definitely heard it before. I have a video on my tablet of Dawn screaming that, so I assume she says that at some point.
그래.
So, Heathcliff, I've been meaning to ask this question for a while. I wanted to know the answer, but I couldn't bring myself to ask him. Why'd you leave Wuthering Heights? It's the... Hold on. I got the stupid red line in the way on OBS. It's the where the love of your life lives, isn't it? Yeah, why would you ever want to leave? Heathcliff, who'd been busily moving about and preparing to leave the bus, suddenly comes to a halt.
뭐든 괜찮았어. 때리는 것도 굽는 것도 하찮은.
Wow, so it is literally... Oh. He literally was treated like a slave.
들러리 불순물 취급을 받으면서 사는 것도 참을 수 있었지. 하지만 캐서린 입에서 내가 저택에 있어야 할 이유는 그 순간 사라졌어.
Wait, we're in Britain? We're in T Corp. Which is Britain, yes. I hate my fucking country! Don't worry, I hate your country too. Heathcliff did not elaborate further. Perhaps it wasn't that he didn't, but that he couldn't bring himself to. I didn't dare ask him what he was going to say, so I simply nodded in response. I see.
오, 카론이 히스 바뀐 모습을 보고 할 말이 있나 본데?
To Britain. I'm Lelouch v. Tid Britain. We're getting close to the Dawn line. I can't wait for the Dawn line. I can't believe that wasn't it. I thought that was it, where she said ice cream. Making the most miserable in the city British. I mean, like... Yeah.
좋아.
Ooh, Karen, what are you gonna say?
부탁드립니다.
카로는 버터
So
싫어.
don't say what has
느끼하단
not happened in
말이야.
Mirror World where a streamer resides in. Merceau in the Irish Mirror World. I'd love if we had an Irish sinner someday. Maybe they can make like Satanta a sinner or something for like Purgatoria. That'd be cool. Oh, dang.
이게 아닌데.
Karen's words must have hit him hard. What Ishmael's Irish? She's like Irish American. That's my headcanon anyway. Cause she's got freckles and she's ginger. But like the Ishmael in the books is American, so I imagine that Ishmael here would have yeah, Ishmael's American. I would imagine she's from like New York. In that case, she's like an Irish Catholic who's in New York or something. I don't know about Ishmael in the comics though. Not Ishmael in the comics. Jesus Christ. I meant Ishmael in the book. Also, Ishmael is not an Irish name, so I'm not sure. You got town is country. Pequodese. Pequodese. Pequodese nuts.
Beach volleyball.
Ishmael in the book is yeah, true. I just don't know where does the name Ishmael come from. I'm curious. Hang on. This is another. I'm so glad I can look up stuff while on stream now. Let me see. Ishmael name origin. The name Ishmael has Hebrew origins, derived from the Hebrew name Yishmael, meaning God hears or God will hear. It is associated with the biblical figure Ishmael, the son of Abraham and Hagar. Okay. He is the traditional ancestor of the Arab people. Okay. I think the book Faust as well. Yeah, true. There's a lot of them there. Rhodia, I believe, as well. Ishmael is male. Dude's name is I'm Dude. I have to get his pronouns out ASAP. Yeah. Ishmael is male. Yeah. Alright. The front gate. She's Gmail. Yeah. Buckfast, Ishmael, Rodian, Don Quixote, Ryoshu, and Otis are all male. Yeah.
이거 불편하네.
I mean, Otis is literally Odysseus, from the Odyssey, right? I can't wait to meet the Minotaur in Otis's Canto. It's gonna look so fucking fucked up.
걸을 때마다 옷이 꽉 죄어오는 느낌이야.
Yes.
기품이라는 건 원래 그런 것이랍니다.
All I
익숙해진
can
나면
trust.
오히려 다른 옷을 입을 때
Otis means
허전해지곤
nobody.
하죠.
I'm just nobody.
히스클리프군.
I've never heard someone speak Greek in my life before, by the way. I've never. It's all Greek to me! I've never heard somebody speak it. The massive gate alone feels downright intimidating. That's one big front door.
몇 지역에서는 대문의 크기로 신분을 드러내곤 한다. 이 정도 크기라면 상당한 재력가라고 볼 수 있다.
Yeah, I mean, I could guess by the fact that it's a goddamn manor, dude.
이런 곳에 살았으면서 홍루 씨를 부자라고 그렇게 못 살게 굴었던 건가요?
But he was treated like a slave, Ishmael. It's like, wow, you privileged bastard, you were a slave to a bunch of rich people?
저는 아무렇지도 않답니다.
나는 갑자기 배신감까지 느껴져.
히스클리프군. 그대가 굉장히 낯설어 보이네만.
헛소리는 집어치워.
Some were teasing him and some were genuinely surprised, but it didn't matter to Heathcliff. Every word he spat out was dripping with venomous spite.
부자는 내가 아니야.
Yeah, you weren't. Like,
난이
what were
저택에
people on
있었던
about?
단 한순간도 풍요로웠던 적이 없었어. 그리고 이 저택도 단 한순간조차 날 받아들이지.
What?
뭐야 이건?
낙뢰다. 후방에 있는 숲 근방에 떨어진 것으로 보인다.
Wow, this is an evil mansion. It's got lightning strikes and everything. That's so loud.
괜찮아요.
사람이 번개를 맞을 확률은 굉장히 희박하다고 했어요.
That sounds like something someone would say right before they're about to be struck by a lightning strike. And you just see Sinclair's skeleton just appear for a sec.
가만 보면
And then his hair goes all spiky and black.
불꽃놀이와도 닮아 있는 것 같소.
And he just holds his index finger up and he's like, while he's dizzy, and he's like, I stand corrected, and then he falls down, and then there's a big laugh track. Some with the giant iron halberd. Yeah, not a good idea, dude. You're gonna be. You remember what happened to Benjamin Franklin?
텅 비어 있던 밤하늘을 순간의 섬광으로 가득 채워주고 사라지지 않는가.
No, little German boy, do not hold your halberd to the sky. Oh yeah, I shall not be struck by electricity, and then get struck by electricity. Sinclair dead at 3.
그 대신 자기가
Mimi,
가진
big
모든
German
걸
boy, said
내보내서
Sinclair,
모든
holding
걸
his axe to the sky.
놀이가 아니야.
I can hear some forest critters fleeing, spooked by the thunderstrike.
저거 부시게! 저그만 다람쥐가 있네.
우와, 집 근처의 숲이라니. 자연 친화적인 곳에 살고 계셨군요. 동물원을 따로 만들 필요가 없겠어요.
Can we get 5? God, this is so sad. Can we get 5 big booms?
도시에서 정원이나 숲을 가진다는 것은 이러니 저러니 해도 엄청난 재력가라는 것은 틀림없지.
Small booms, no small booms.
그렇네. 싱클레어네 집도 그러긴 했지.
다람쥐도 있고 뭐 몇몇 짐승들도
All the
심심찮게
squirrels
볼
don't
수 있었지.
die from something.
아주 가끔 가다가 기분이 걷잡을 수 없이 안 좋아져서 숲에 계속 처박혀 있을 때도 있었는데.
그럴 때마다
Maybe small
이
booms,
다람쥐군이
maybe.
적잖은 친구가 되어주었겠어.
Or it could be. There we go. There are 5 small booms. The sound of a door closing. Oh. Oops, I guess I predicted it. The little squirrel that may have once been Heathcliff's tiny forest friend was immediately scorched under a pile of ash the moment it crossed over to the manor's front gate.
번개가 보통
Little sir squirrel.
휘어지기도 하고.
일반적인 상황에서 벌어지기에는 지금
Dawn looks genuinely fucking horrified.
아무리 봐도 번개가 정확히 저 다람쥐를 향해 치는 것 같았거든.
이런 위험천만한 곳에서 용케 살아남으셨네요, 히스클리프 씨.
아니야, 미친. 나도 이런 벼락은 처음 봐.
That is a crash outline. That is a crash outline. R.I.P. Little Sir Squirrel. We will not forget you. Alexa, this is so sad. Can you please play The Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson? Someone who had their TV up loud is like, fuck, no. Right, Heathcliff. We're ready to knock on the front gate.
문을
Why British ghosts do that? British ghosts. Henry VIII did that. This is why he had to die. Make it a soundboard. I would get copyright struck. I would, if I had a soundboard that just played Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror, I would get fucking destroyed. He stared blankly at the front gate of the manor.
문을 두들기는.
The squirrel got cooked. I think it got cremated.
한 번은 아무도 열어주지 않길래 몰래 저택에서 빠져나온 캐서린이 문을 열어줬어.
I mean, the Dawn line, maybe. There's a lot of Dawn lines I want to make soundboard things. I only have Beach Volleyball right
Beach Volleyball?
But we can always add more.
피를 맞아가면서.
Michael Jackson will strike. Well, no, his like estate will. His estate will strike me for including his music.
그럼 지금도 마찬가지겠죠.
이 문을 두들기면 캐서린이 올 거라고.
Heathcliff takes a deep breath before knocking on the front door.
정말로 이렇게 될 줄은 몰랐는데요.
Or Michael Jackson. I can't help but hear the vibe. Mikey Jackson! Like, he will go up to his PC and file a strike against a 2,000 sub streamer. Yeah, he will. He'll rise from the grave. Like Thriller. He'll be like the zombies in Thriller, and he'll come out and he'll do that. Everyone will have... I'm sure no one will have any questions for Michael Jackson. I'm sure no one will have any pertinent questions for him.
담을 넘어갈까요? 높이를 보아하니까 발목 접질러질 각오만 되어 있다면.
아니.
Zombie Jackson dead smooth. You've been struck by a zombie. Michael, you some bro, it's Michael. Some 2,000 sub streamer used your song, and Michael's just like, oh, what? I'm gonna have to get to my computer, and I'm gonna have to copyright. Oh, unironically, the Uma Musume devs be like, Atlas be like, when I played Persona 3 Reload, and they copyright struck every single song that was in the game. That was really awesome. Heathcliff was a whole bundle of anxiety before he knocked on the front gate, but perhaps his perceived sight reverted Heathcliff into his usual angry self.
여기는 내가 초대받은 저택이야. 담을 넘어간다면 아무 의미가 없어.
개소리! 내가 왔어!
한 번 무시당했는데 다시 소리친다고.
개소리!
Despite his efforts, not even a soul stirred beyond the front gate. None of us really believed that anyone would come out to greet him. But
계속.
there was a zombie in him on. Oh my god, it opened!
꾸민 보람이 있었죠?
What about talking British? Let's see actual British lore. I don't know. I could probably list some facts about the royalty. I had a weird hyperfixation on British like history when I was younger, which is insane because I'm Irish. So that I shouldn't have given a shit about the royal family at all. But I was like very interested in like the Tudors and everything that came with them, and like the Stuarts and the revolution that happened where the monarchy was overthrown for like 10 years or whatever. And then I was also hyperfixated on ancient Egypt, so there's also that. Oh yeah, wow, look, the flowers are actually purple. Very pretty. God, this art is so good. It fits this game so well. I have nothing but my LARP. Michael Jackson when he's at a live action roleplay session. Alright. Nelly. Old Nelly. What is history period when British learned how to stab strangers? All of them. Let's go to this island that we don't own and stab a bunch of people who already live there. I don't know. That seemed like a pastime. The heavy rain and the tempest only grew harsher the closer we got to the manor.
대문을 넘었는데도 사람은 코빼기도 보이지 않는군.
The bubbling excitement of the sinners when they disembarked the bus had all but disappeared. Silent air of apprehension surrounded them as they gingerly took their hesitant steps towards the manor.
잘 지냈어?
Me and my gang all hate Nelly. Are we about to meet Nelly?
오랜만이야.
Dang, he's so fucking nervous. In the midst of this aura of uneasiness, only Heathcliff seemed to be preoccupied by something else. The rest of the sinners were...
새였다. 정확히는
We love...
참새의
Okay, well, mixed
일종이다.
opinions on Nelly. Mixed opinions on Nelly.
정문을 지났는데도 이 공격적인 낭류는 계속되는군.
조금만 가까이 있었으면 저희도 같은 신세였을 걸.
Lightning continued to blast the earth as though it wouldn't be satisfied until it's reduced every living thing in the manor grounds to a pile of ashes.
빨리 걷자니 벼락 맞을 것 같고 천천히 걷자니 또 벼락을 맞을 것 같고.
이동 속도와는 관련이 없는 것 같다. 마치 벼락
Well, these
자체가
Otis in a
의지를
maid dress.
가지고
What?
목표를 맞추려는 것처럼 보이니 의지를 가진 번개라 재수없는 것이 떠오르는군.
Otis? What are you... Is this our first like insight to Otis's backstory? Jesus Christ.
아, 어쩌면
First Virgilius, now Otis. We're
이
actually getting a lot
시스템은
of
아닐까요?
deserved glimpses into people's past.
방어, 보안 장치를 말하는 것이오.
It's hard to defend Nelly without spoiling. Well, don't worry, you'll get your chance to defend Nelly when we get past them.
허가받지 않고 이 저택 안에 들어오는 것한테만 번개가 내리치. 이것보다 더 정교하고 확실한 장치도 많았거든요. 크기가 커다란 저택일수록 더 효과적인 보안 장치들을 설치하곤 하니까요.
저희 집에서도 보안 장치에 대한
I
이야기가
defend she's cute as
저녁
fuck.
식사 이야기거리로 올라오곤 했던 것 같아요.
Listen, we'll be the judge of that.
말이 안
She
되는
doesn't
건
need defending,
아니에요.
only the death penalty.
그렇다고
Okay, well, people are
사고방식이
certainly opinionated on
이해된다는
this
건
character.
아니죠.
Jesus. This is like Cromer when we were about to meet Cromer, and some people were like, Cromer's a fucking psychopath, and some people were like, Cromer hot as fuck though. Like, it was weird.
LCCB 팀이 접근하지 못했다던 보안 체계란 것이 혹여.
Or like the one time where I said Herman was really pretty, and I was like, she's an abuser.
네. 하지만 저희는 초대장이 있잖아요. 안심하고 걸어도 될 것 같.
Is that really all this is? Assume everyone are guilty until proven innocent. Yes. As we do.
The Horf-san has just subscribed. Kissy kissy boo boo shakalaka.
Welcome in, the Horf. Is this just one of the normal security measures that every rich family supposedly has?
하지만 조금 신기하긴 하네요. 날씨를 조정하는 시스템은 비효율적일 정도로 어마어마한 금액이 들어간다고 해서 직접 본 적은 없었거든요.
I remained silent because I didn't want to concern the sinners with something I wasn't sure about. But the closer we got to the manor, the more confident I became something was off. That this extremely abnormal weather isn't the work of some security system. That this absolutely has something to do with the Golden Bow. But God, the Golden Bow and the Stellarons are buddies here. They're very similar in terms of like, something's off here. It's probably because of the Stellaron. Something's off here. It's probably because of the Golden Bow. What do you mean that you enjoy the evil characters' evil things? So you endorse them, huh? People had that a lot with Persona 5, I think, where it's like, Kamoshida's a really well-written villain. Obviously, we disavow the fact that he's a, pedophile, but like, he's a very well-written villain and everything like that. We hate him as a person, but as a plot device, very effective. After Canto 6, I still might. Let's see what Nelly does. I don't know. I'll have my... Listen, if there's someone who's opinionated on characters, it's the person who made 2 Honkai Star Rail tier list videos, and both of which are like over an hour long. I will be the judge. I will be the judge. But this Golden Bow still feels different from the ones we've encountered before. It's a bit more chaotic.
색깔이 있네요.
You're just noticing? Done a very evil deed of bit. Yes, the inherent evil of the British. Yeah, keep in mind, there's a lot of people who would be like that. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Well, that is also Persona 5, keep in mind, where it's like, what Kamoshida did was disgusting. Kawakami, though, wow, that's actually hot. No, it's the same thing. It's just framed differently. If I had a painting of Nelly in my house, I would have it torn down like Syndrome in The Incredibles after. That is an incredibly fucking specific comparison. Sinclair was right. The manor's garden was lightly littered with flowers, the only things of color in this dreary sight.
이 꽃 이름이 뭘까요?
혹시 말이야. 돈을 지불한다면 꽃에도
Really like how they
색을
handled
되찾게 할
Ahab
수
in
있는
Canto 5
건가?
too. Yeah, same. I think Ahab was a really incredible villain. I loved analyzing her as we went along. About her character and her comparison to Ishmael and everything like that. I love foil villains. I really love foil villains. So, yeah.
그렇습니다.
I think Ahab was a great foil villain.
이 집안의 인물은 꽃을 무척이나 사랑했던 곧 시들어버릴 꽃에도 색을 넣을 정도라니, 혹은 어마어마한 갑부이거나.
Heathcliff quietly gazed at the patches of violet flowers. Oh, patches of violet. But what would be happening if I was going through the patches of violet? Would a song start playing? Bushman and Ahag.
틀렸어. 꽃을 무척이나 사랑했던 것은 아니었을 거야. 그 마음이.
Wait a minute.
꽃까지
Say that again.
넓고 따뜻하진 않았습니다.
Heathcliff appeared so doleful that I felt as though he had built a tall, opaque wall between himself and the world. I could not bring myself to ask further. She's not complex. She's too fixated on one thing and too prideful. Yeah, I mean, you could say that, but I don't know. I just think she was really well put together as a villain. And such a great foil to Ishmael. And Ishmael's wants and desires and Ahab's wants and desires were very similar, but also very different. But yeah, valid. What are we, some kind of violet squad? What are we, some kind of through the patches of violet? What are we, some kind of compass squad? What are we, some kind of Limbus company? You did not tell us the name of these flowers.
어서 오세요.
Someone hurriedly runs this way from the manor's front door, holding a lantern.
날씨가 참 말썽이죠. 하긴 티사는
Oh, is this the Nelly that y'all were talking about? On site. Okay, well then, okay, I guess I got this Nelly.
오랜만이야.
Yeah.
세상에 히스클리프? 정말 너구나. 네가 그렇게 떠난 후에 어떻게 살았는지 정말. 아휴, 밥은 제대로 먹고 다니는지, 어디서 맞고 다니진 않는지.
She seems nice enough so far. She just seems like a mom. Bullied by what?
우리가 그동안 소식을 얼마나 궁금해했는데. 자, 들어와.
Miss Nellie regarded us with a curious look, as though she didn't quite understand what we were supposed to be.
설마 여러분은?
A wolf wearing sheep's clothing. Do you remember the time when we were flying but wings broke, or when we lamented in hell? Huh? You don't? We're most company. I like Nellie, but she gives me bad vibes. We'll see. I just noticed she has a massive case on her of some description.
우리 히스클리프의 친구분들인가요?
Yes, we are.
네, 뭐 친구 해도 되는.
친구의 범위를 어디까지로 인식하고 있을지에 따라 답변이 다르다.
So it's in the maid dress.
그럼 죽을 뻔한 모험을 몇
I
번이나
mean,
겪은
she's
소중한
longer hair than
친구들이지.
Otis, right?
히스클리프의 소중한 친구들이 곧 있으면 비에 쫄딱 맞아서 얼어 죽을지도 모르겠군.
귀한 분들이 오셨네요. 아이고, 내 정신 좀 봐. 얼른 들어오세요, 얼른. 저택은 따뜻할 거예요.
The case filled with my love letters. I suspect she's carrying them with her at all times because she treasures my feelings for her truly. I'll take your word for it. I mean, I don't even have any better ideas of what could be in that case. Hopefully not a giant sword or some shit that we fight her with. The interiors of Wuthering Heights is rather dark yet.
정말 저택 안에는
Oh my god, we have a slight bit of color! Its hue appeared a tad faded from the original vibrancy, but there was color in this manor.
말했잖아. 저택에
Oh, now we get to see what you actually look like, Heathcliff. See how Otis is not on screen when Nelly is? Pretty smooth. Yeah.
이것도 뭐 돈을
Then
내서
they just show up
가져온
like
거지.
Otis is here, fucking Nelly's over here.
저택에 걸린 이 랜턴들이 있으면 색을 돌려받을 수 있다던가.
본래의 색을 밝혀주는 랜턴이구려. 꽤 값진 기구일 텐데.
Well, she was a maid ID based around Nelly. Used to be one of the best poise IDs, but there are new IDs coming out lately that are insane. I think I remember seeing that somewhere.
그래도 완전한 색을 돌려받지 못해. 어딘가 칙칙하지. 그런데 캐시는 어디?
히스클리프, 지금까지 어떻게 지낸 거야? 응? 잠은 어디서 자고?
She doesn't exist. What are you talking about? Anyway,
좀 야윈 것 같은데.
there is no Kathy in Wuthering Heights. Or something like that.
나는
그래도 너무 늦지 않아서 다행이야. 다들 널 기다리고 있었거든.
다들?
그러고 보니 옷차림이 못 본 사이에 달라지고 아주 멀끔한 신사가 됐네. 친구들도 많이 생겼고.
Wow, oh, they are British here too. You've certainly grown into a right proper gentleman, haven't you? Quite the popular lad you are with the posse of friends and all. Like, oh my god. So now she's the only Wuthering Heights identity with poise instead of sinking. As long as she's not the only one. She's the only one not depressed. Good for her, I suppose. The only non-depressed Brit. I see.
그래?
그럼 멀리서 보면 하나도 못 알아보겠다.
Nellie was talking so fast that Heathcliff wasn't spared even a single second to get in a single word.
넬리라고 했나? 정확히 어떤 사이지? 우린 그의 소중한 친구이자 동료이며 전우들이라 어떤 사이인지가 무척이나 궁금하군.
Alright, Otis. Otis, who's conspicuously scanning the interiors of the manor, suddenly asked Nellie the most transparently suspicious question that I've ever heard.
나는 말이지.
Oh, well now they're on screen together. See. Yeah, they don't really look like each other in my opinion. Her hair's going the other way, and also her hair is longer. Also, she's shorter.
보모라고 해야 했나?
What?
보모요? 코 흘리고 있으면 닦아주고 옷 갈아입혀주고 하는 보모요?
Wiped? What nanny wiped snot? I thought she was gonna say you wiped Heathcliff's bum or something. There's a certain skill in Library of Runa does that, but I won't. Oh, okay. Everyone said but we are a Limbus company. No, don't we feel that's cardboard cutout.
밥을 먹기 거부할 때는 밥을 떠먹여주기도
You could just
하고요.
push her over and she'll go like. I was trying to do a cardboard. I don't have any cardboard. She just falls over and it's just like.
아이 넬리 그런 식으로 소개하지 마. 보모라고 하기에는 조금 달랐잖아. 우린 어렸을 때부터 서로를 알고 지냈어.
Do you think it's like one of those avant-garde like stage plays where where it's just a one-person show, but like one side of their outfit that they have for one character is different, and then the other is another character, so they can like swap around different sides, and like they can face one direction, then they can face another direction, and it's just the same actor, but you know they're playing two different characters. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's like that.
그리고 난 넬리를 하인처럼 부리거나 보모처럼 따르진 않았거든.
그리고 지금은 엄연히 치프 버틀러라고. 내 말 한마디에 군기가 바짝 드는 버틀러들이 얼마나 많은데.
뭐 네가 제일 일을 빠릿하게 잘했으니까.
Oh, this is fine.
그런데 나 슬슬 인내심이 금방이라도 끊어질 것 같아서 말이야. 넬리.
Heathcliff must have wanted so badly to ask her where Kathy was. I'm really scared that Kathy should have came here like right away, right? Where's Kathy? Why don't you tell me by yourself? Sussy.
연애는 언제 시작이야?
Instead, he hid his true question behind a mask of aloofness. But Nellie's expression became somewhat odd upon hearing Heathcliff's query. Kathy's still getting ready. Feel my mind, SMH. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, I have to like, I have to actually dress up real nice tomorrow. I'm going to a big family dinner, so I'm really excited. I gotta dress fancy and everything like that. It's gonna be nice. I'm going to get some steak, sloppy steaks at Tony's, or whatever. They say that's skit. Nice expression of somewhat odd upon hearing Heathcliff's query.
연애는
어이, 그 막내네 새끼 오긴 하는 거야 뭐야?
Who the fuck are you? Since 1 hour I've gone it. It's a good song, I don't blame you.
사람을 불러 모아놓고 사라지면 어쩌자는 거지? 언제까지 이 꼴보기 싫은 얼굴들을 마주보고 있어야 하냐고?
It was a furious voice echoing down the halls. I'm going to my sister's graduation ceremony if I didn't get super sick this morning, so I'm here to borrow. Oh god, I'm sorry. But maybe you and your sister can do something different instead, I guess, in lieu of the graduation ceremony. instead of attending like that, I guess. I don't know. It's the bum! He's here!
넬리, 잠깐. 방금 그 목소리.
Oh, is he the man of the mansion or whatever?
아이 참, 안 그래도 막 왔어요. 히스클리프 들어가자. 모두가 널 기다리고 있다고 했잖아.
Heathcliff bit his lips anxiously and followed Nelly. There's so much we don't know that is happening that we don't know. Party's got to miss ceremony, but missing the fancy. Yeah, that is sad. That sucks. It's dang, I missed out on the good food. There's no live stream for grads now? I guess not. I mean, the C virus situation is kind of mostly we're mostly moved on from that. But yeah, that is. Ugh.
파티를 하는 듯한 분위기는 확실히 아닌 것 같은데.
네. 그때 크루즈 파티나 이곳에서나 아무리 감추려고 해도 말이죠. 공간에서부터 나오는 음침한 분위기는
평소에도
No.
밝게 찾던 저택은 아닌 듯하다.
You know what? I'm gonna get ahead of you two before that virus gets bad. I'm gonna call that the H virus. I get to date Foos? Oh my god, is there a Foos loose about this house? The virus stuck on a cruise ship. I feel for the dude stuck on the ship, but Jesus Christ, why is the first instinct to start traveling after being diagnosed? I don't know. That was many such cases back with the C virus, right? Everyone was just like, oh, I must travel the world. Probably fine. I don't need to get that checked out. You almost said the H word. Yeah. Listen, for a while on YouTube, if you said the full name of the C virus, they would just immediately demonetize your video and put like a conspiracy theory warning on your video. So I'm like no. I'm not doing that. It's kind of like when we played the Jackbox stream. I'm only going to say the word once. When I played the Jackbox stream, I had one rule for people, and that was like, do not mention 9/11. Like, that was my one rule, because that can apparently get your YouTube your video conspiracy marked, which means you don't make any money off of it. Understandably so, right? Like, you don't want any like conspiracy slop that's like, oh, aliens fucked George Bush or something, you know? Like, I don't know. But yeah. Call it the hentai virus. Oh, no. We'll call it I'm calling it the H virus. I gotta be consistent. Discord is... Wait, is Discord down? Wait, hold on. I got 3 notifications on Discord. Wait. Oh my god, Discord is actually down. Oh no. Oh my god, Discord's actually down. Messages failed to load. Oh my god, wow. Y'all checked your Discords. It's not working. It's down. Wow, I can't believe I caught that on stream. RIP Discord. Please come back soon. It barely loads. It doesn't load anything for me. Discord down. Discord down, baby, wanna take my life. Yeah, no channels are loading. I'm like in the Phase Connect server. I'm looking around and nothing. Sundara Studio. Nothing. Danganronpa Shot of Gold, which you can watch on YouTube for free. Wow, nothing. Huh. I swear down, an entire Ukraine war is done so well, Discord is down. Jesus. I really hope it comes back before Critty wakes up. Dang. I'm in the mansion. Yep. Heathcliff did it. Nelly did it. Nelly destroyed Discord.
청소를 급하게
We'll blame Nelly for it.
오로지 손님 맞이를 위한
Wait your attention, manager. Sorry, real Merceau. I was distracted by the fact that Discord seems to have completely shot the bed.
또한
They destroyed. I mean, yeah.
즐거운 파티를 기대했던 건 아니지만
파티.
마음이 제법 슬프네.
Nelly, please send your British missiles. I love how she says party. Russia's party. I think that's how I imagine her to say it. I followed Don Quixote to the hall. She appeared terribly disappointed. She really wanted a party. I'm traumatized with it. Jesus. I get you. T-Corp was not... I'm not having it. I'm not having it. T-Corp seen that Discord was trying to implement like surveillance tech on Discord, and they were like, I'm not having it. I'm sorry, I'm not having it today. I'm not having it. Wait, guys. Wait. I think I missed a level. Hold on. This is the best level in Limbus, right? Like, we're all convinced. We're all convinced, right? Yeah, right, yeah. 67. Alright, we're actually fighting, which is worrying. 7. I'm going to eat your wife. Please don't. It's already bad enough. It's already damaged enough. I already have like 4,000 drop. Okay, it's not as bad as like the 40,000 drop frames we had in yesterday's stream, but still. Wild Hunt. I choose you. I'm gonna Dylan, I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Are you guys gonna tell anyone that I housed Dylan's burger? Can you try using the House of Spider Sinclair in the next node? I could try using it in this node. I don't mind. The House of Spider, the Pinky Apprentice. Oh, he's rocking that bob though, I gotta say. There's not a... Yeah, we'll use him here. N-Corp Sinclair will take a break. He'll, we'll have him on the bench. He can get a sip of water. As I will, because my throat's getting quite sore. Do they auto-mod PewDiePie? Wait. Censor the word PewDiePie. How about using level 45 Wild Hunt? It's better not to overpower stages, at least not peak boss ones. Yeah, we'll try and get the entire team to level 45 sooner rather than later. I got automated for saying I was going to make ramen. Why would they mod... They let PewDiePie through, but they won't let ramen through. I'm going to make ramen. Also, PewDiePie is in my house. I can't... He won't leave. Two people sat by a dying hearth, surrounded by their respective posse. It was quite apparent from the way they sat opposite from one another, that the relationship was far from amicable. That looks like Kaito Momota for some reason. On one end was a group of people dressed in mysterious masks, surrounding a jumpy-looking man who looked like he was one little nudge away from hollering foul insults at everyone. It's like the posse. It's a word that means a group of folks. BRB PewDiePie making ramen. I got... Why would be... Is it because you called me PewDiePie and YouTube was like, that's so insulting. Respective peso. Is peso the currency of the Philippines? There's the sick man that's one cough away from dying, and the wet... Oh, Jesus Christ. But who is who? The other end was a group of people dressed in identical uniforms. Sinclair told me that they were wearing this outfit that most Manor employees wear to each other. One of them stood out, as he was the only one among them in a black suit. He appeared somewhat uncomfortable. It seemed as though he was in a great deal of pain merely by being there. And between the two groups were...
해결사들이요! 저 복장은 분명 외우피 협회에서 온 자들!
The Ufi Association. That's where you go when you stub your toe, or you have a paper cut. You go to the Ufi Association.
외우피 협회는 보통 중요한 일이 아니면 뺏기도 힘든 분들인데 어찌 이런 곳에!
Jesus. Shh. We'll have time to ask for autographs later. All right? The Ufi Association. Yeah, me too. When I went to them, and I had a cut like toe, they were like, get out of here. That's not enough of an Ufi. Because we had...
Geography is good. San has just subscribed. Kissy kissy boo boo shakalaka.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, so what the fuck was that? I'm not sure it came through on it, but thank you, Geography is good. I appreciate it. Am I back? Am I back? What the fuck was that? Are we okay? Can you guys hear me? Lana to Earth? Yes, okay, sorry. What the fuck happened? Okay, I really need to describe what happened on my end there for a sec. I really do. On my end, right, my screen froze. Limbus didn't freeze. The game did not freeze. I still seen the little logo here flickering. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? I think, oh wait, did some of VTube Studio go wrong? No, I swapped it to VTube Studio. Everything's still working there. It was just OBS. My screen suddenly, like when I open OBS back up, the screen is just flattened. It's super stretched and super pixelated. And then I get the subscription notification for Geography is good when they subscribed. But the fucking subscription noise, you know, when it's like, Geography is good, San. Just subscribed. Kissy, kissy, boo, boo, shakalaka. It was that, but it was super high pitched for some reason. And then, like, everything just went back to normal for no reason. And then my internet reconnected. No fucking idea what that was about. Sorry about that. Anyways, to explain again, Ufi Association are basically a notary office where they manage contracts and whatnot. They also handle executing people who fail to abide them or interrupt the reading. Oh. I see, contracts and whatnot. Well, Virgilis was just talking to us about contracts. So that might be prescient. Oh, she's badass, I love her. I love her immediately. You've been the Laginator. I was the Laginator.
여전하네, 조세핀.
뻔뻔하게 들어오는 꼬락선이 좀 보라지. 우리 마님이 보신다면 얼마나 기겁하실까.
So she's the butler, I see. It is bad too. She's the crazy hag of the group. I love her. I immediately love her. I love her hair. It's so cool.
어우, 조세핀 그만 좀 해. 신경 쓰지 마, 히스클리프.
이 광경을 보시면 뒤집어지실 거야. 이 신성한 워더링 하이츠를 불황자들이 점령하고 있다니 기가 찰 노릇이지. 아무렴.
There was an old woman in the room who was muttering some choice words at us while staring at it with eyes full of hatred.
역시 망나니 자식답게 제일 늦게 기어 들어오시는구만. 무슨 자신감으로 이곳을?
Who the Hindley? Hindley?
조용히 하십시오, 힌들리.
Oh my god, so many new people.
히스클리프, 정말 돌아올 줄은 몰랐는데 캐서린을 잊지 못한 건가? 아직도?
It's clear that the two had been acquainted. They're really talking like Catherine is dead. Jesus Christ. Drunk ass man. I would not get that by looking at him. He looks like a villain from like Seraph of the End or something. as the two had been both acquainted with Heathcliff for a while. But the nature of that acquaintance was more of a long-standing hatred stemming from the deep history of contention they shared. One of the two was hardly hiding its hatred, allowing it to fully seize control of his words and actions, but the other one's hatred is sunk deep into his heart, boiling and writhing underneath.
내가 뭐 성대한 환영 같은 걸 기대하고 이 저택에 돌아온 건 아니지. 적어도 너희들 면상이나 보려고 온 건 아니야. 그 말대로 난 알맹이는 변하지 않았거든.
Oof, that's not a good thing to say. I'm getting slave owner vibes from these guys, Jesus Christ. Heathcliff shoots back with just as much vitriol. Ahab, go back encore. As though he always used to be this... He was always used to this kind of scorn and humiliation. The man in a black suit turns away, as though it would degrade him to even entertain with an answer. But this man they called Hindley. Jesus Christ, the average British family meeting. Yeah, seriously. Jumped up from his seat, his face turning bright red from anger.
뭐라도 쑤셔볼 심산인가 본데. 어이 너네, 이 자식 정신 좀 차리게 두들겨 패라.
What the fuck is this?
잔말 말고 해. 그 보스라는 놈과 너희들을 고용한 건 나야. 그래봤자 어디서 굴러 들어온 개 뼈다구보다 못한 놈들일
The
거다.
only thing missing is a crazy dog barking. Yeah, and they were like, "Don't worry, he's friendly, innit?" Just a dead rabbit. Just a dead rabbit. Oh, is that the name of the group? Okay.
그냥 신나게 두들겨 맞고 싶다는 소리죠. 뭐 그렇게.
Oh, I guess we're fighting. Well, this meeting turned sour pretty quickly. Henley, my name's Henley. Beat his ass. Well, let's see your game, Mr. Sinclair, sir.
받아볼 텐가.
Yes, syndicate name. I see. That is the Master Sword. He does have like a Raiden Mei sword right there. Pressure of Thunder. Alright. It is an Odachi. Yes, Odachi, yes. Wasn't it a thing that was said in the last interval, like only certain people have Odachis in this world? Is it only people from the House of Spiders? Which is strange that Ryoshi has it. I wonder if she used to from there. I choose win rates. Hey, it's working out for me, so might as well. Perfect. He's so good all the time.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 여기까지 와서
some more friends to beat up.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면.
Well, we do have an OT Ufi Heathcliff fighting. Wow, the alternate reality where Heathcliff is a part of this.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고.
Got that one before Ricardo by the before Ricardo Cliff.
정리하겠습니다. 불청객은 찌그러져 있죠.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데.
studied. This low-key would be Heathcliff if he studied like law and like politics and shit. He would be in a grunt of like the oofy situation. Jesus, we are taking them to task right here. Stagger plus, are you kidding me? Easy, easy, easy.
얼만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자. 고생들.
Don't even worry a dang thing about it. Rich can't study, that's why he thumbed up. Is that a thing? Is that a British stereotype that they're not good at studying?
좋아. 이제 살을 발라 뼈다구 너 만들어주지.
What? A casual yet powerful voice booms across the hall, immediately breaking the tension in the room. Oh, who is this person? Feckin'? I've never seen the word feckin' in a game before. One big feckin' man. Is he Irish? Jesus, I've never heard feckin' before. Elon, next week we're getting thread tier 5 egos. 4th match flame. Yes, okay, that's gonna be cool. British, stop with oi, please. It's so annoying. Oi, oi, oi! They do say it a lot, I will say. I'm not the only people who say it. I hear a lot of Japanese delinquents say it. Like, oi! So that's their boss.
예. 걸음걸이나 한눈에 느껴지는 기색으로 보아.
Cool guy here.
전투에 꽤나 능숙한 경험이 있는 자 같습니다.
마침 잘 왔다. 네 잡졸들은 영 시원찮아. 이런 시정잡배 같은 놈들한테나 얻어맞아서 주저앉고 있어. 본때를 보여줘.
내가 아무래도 부하들 교육을 잘못 시켰나 보네.
The boss confidently strode toward Heathcliff. Then give him a playful smack on the back of his head.
마! 오랜만에 고향에 왔으면 말이야. 제일 먼저 형님한테 째깍째깍 인사를 박았어야지.
So, do you know him, Heathcliff? Do you know this fucking rabbit dude? Wait, Marceau has the identity of the dead rabbit's boss, one of the worst rap. But you can smack people with bat. Hey, listen, we'll take the bat swinging over good gameplay, I guess. Huh?
너희 뭐냐? 얼른 예의 갖춰서 인사 박아라.
뭐야? 설마?
The man waited past both the aftermath of the brawl and the heavy tension that filled the manor like he was out on a stroll. He just walked into the middle of it all, then put his arm around Heathcliff's shoulder. It was the kind of friendly gesture that only someone who's known Heathcliff for a long, long time could do. Heathcliff seems surprised about it well enough, though. Huh. Well, I don't know who you are, sir. He's in the book. Jesus. Good story of a good rupture. Hey, maybe that's more important for some folks.
그 귀중한 경우의 수에 들어맞았군. 잘 놀다 간다.
610. Maybe we'll be meeting Catherine now if she's not dead, like I keep thinking she is. Maybe she's not. Maybe I'm just a silly, silly bitch.
매튜 형님?
그래 임마. 네가 조직을
얼마나
오랫동안 떠나 있었으면 그 악명 높은 미친 토끼 새끼라 알아보는 놈들이 하나도 없냐?
Wait, so does Muppet... does this mean the Muppets are canon in Limbus's universe? Is Kermit a canon character in Limbus?
미친.
Righty, welcome to stream. We're in Britain right now.
옛날부터 아는 사이였냐?
We're surviving, don't worry.
그거야 뭐 옛날에 끈끈하고 땀내 나는 이야기까지 듣고 싶어 하실 줄은 몰랐어서.
형님은 왜 이놈이랑 아니 그것보다 그럼
Why you working with this blighter?
이 가면 모양 토끼기? 데드래비츠?
올해가 좀 많이 변했지.
We didn't meet a Mario lookalike. That is right.
한쪽 어깨에 대충 두른 스카프와 외상으로 마신 맥주 한 병만 있었으면 그 망할 아담스 패밀리들 따윈 아무것도 아니었지.
Oh no! Gomez! Are you okay?
네 별명으로 이름이 붙은 맥주도 있었잖아. 그 집은 몇 주 전에 문 닫았어. 요새 흉흉한 소문 때문에 길거리에 나다니는 사람이 있어야 말이지.
어? 늑대 몰락 펍이 망했다고? 나만 아는 이야기를 해버렸네.
Yeah, please explain what the hell is going on here, Heathcliff.
소개를 해주자면
The Gaffer.
이쪽은 옛날에 내가 몸담았던 조직의 보스.
야, 동료들인가? 호련히 사라지더니만 멀끔한 회사에 취직이라도 했냐?
뭐 어쩌다 보니.
그 아들도 많이 생겼네. 걸어다니는 시계도 생기고. 아하하, 자식. 출세했는데?
Don't act like you're our boss, Heathcliff, because you're not. This is a true tragedy for the British. A lot of things are true tragedies for the British that is existing. Damn, Heathcliff's favorite pub got closed down. My favorite British pub where they serve chips and beer and nothing else.
What?
Ishmael glared at Heathcliff with a look that could kill, but she decided to hold her silence and merely shook her head in disbelief. She probably decided that it was not worth the trouble.
그런데 왜 이런
You know
가면을
what?
쓰고
Yeah,
다니게 된
sure.
거야, 형님?
Our employer, Heathcliff. Yes, your employer. Yes. I do not know what my hand movements were there. Jesus, if I was a flesh streamer, y'all would be so fucking creeped out by me at all times. Have a bit of fish and chippy, innit? Bit of gravy on the side, a bit absinthe. I don't know. Whatever British people drink.
왜? 이상하냐?
Fish and chip.
유행이라는 거는 매일 바뀌는 거야. 어깨에 토끼가 그려진 스카프를 매더니.
그런 거야? 내가 보기엔 좀
아니지. 우리 데드래비치가 어디 샌님들처럼 유행
Good old point.
허접한 조직은 아니야.
Oh yeah, you know the where it's like day in the life of a proper British geezer. Wake up and meet the wife Susan. My little princess, isn't she beautiful? Time to take George to football. You know that one? We've been a real person this whole time? No, I'm AI. I'm like Adam Levine. Pitch looking lovely today, lads. Just a bit of banter. I was trying to remember the rest of that, but I forgot it.
이 저택을 그리고 데드래비츠까지 떠나고 나서 적어도 성공해서 내 발로 돌아오기 전까진 다시는 어설픈 발걸음조차 하지 않겠다고 결심했거든.
하긴 너는 우리랑 어울리고 있었을 때에도 이것을 혐오스러워했지.
Even though, like, we found you. Oh my god, wait, he's a rabbit and he's got like a. He's got a little thing here. He's got a little, like, stopwatch kind of thing. Oh my god, he's like the rabbit from, is it Alice in Wonderland? The rabbit who's like, I'm late for a very important date. You know that rabbit? Oh no, generate me an image of a British person if you are AI. Let me do that. Let me generate a picture of a British person. Sorry, Lana GPT is working. I'm generating a picture of a, Jesus Christ. I'm generating a picture of a British guy. What the fuck? Generating. Why is it so low quality? They're generated. I just looked up image. I looked up image of white man with big nose, and this came up. Wait, what is this file name? Hideous monstrous man. That's incredibly mean. Why would they name it that? This is Henley. Wait till Henley comes back up. Wait till Henley comes back up.
있잖냐, 히스클리프. 우린 이제 뒷골목에서나 쏘다니던 갱단들이랑은 급이 달라서 드디어 우리도 출세라는 걸 한 것이랄까? 약지 출신이었던 자가 우릴 눈여겨봤거든.
And you left us, Heathcliff.
더 불어났고.
약지? 손가락 중 하나?
약지 중에서도 야수파 출신인가? 이런 시시껄렁한 동물 가면을 씌우는 건 그놈들 뿐이겠지.
그럼 형님이
Once again, Ryoshi knows a lot about the ring.
그래 임마.
Generation now I'm gonna become AI bro and swear that AI is art. Yeah. You are an AI artist, I guess.
형님, 우리가 마시던 맥주가 3병이 넘어갈 때마다 중얼거리던 말이 있었어. 기억나?
썩어가는 밀로 만든 싸구려 맥주였어, 히스클리프. 기억나는 건 다음 날에 깨질 것 같은 두통과 텅 빈 주머니였지.
형님 밑에 있는 놈들은 그 누가 됐던 간에 아무리 갓들어온 신참내기.
Discord is back up. Is Discord working again? Ah, tis. It is. Let me see if people are freaking out about it in general. No, no one was. No one gave a shit. Okay. Open commissions this town today. Please donate to my thing where I generate pictures of characters from Konosuba, but with octopus face and weird proportions, please. And they have 6 fingers too.
어디서 얻어맞고 오면
Also, they're all like
것처럼 아프고
monstrously skinny.
난 형님이 언젠간 정말 잘 될 거라고 생각했어.
뭐? 내가 줄만 들어가면 홈 있는 말을 곧.
역시 매추 형님이 맞구나.
It's a drunk rabbit.
가면을 쓰고 있어서 그런지 다른 사람이들.
보고 있으니까 기가 차 죽겠군.
Oh my god, kind of. He kind of does, actually. Wait. It is a bit him, yeah. That is kind of similar. I just looked up white guy with big nose, and this is like one of the first images that came up on DuckDuckGo. I'll keep him up. He's staring at you. He knows your sins. He's staring at you from the corner. Makes him look much more.
감동적인 재회에 찬물을 끼얹게 되어서 무척이나 송구스럽습니다만.
Wow, you guys are very friendly with each other. Sorry about you. I bet you're gay. Wow. Okay, Henley. Let me see side by side. Yeah. Oh shit, wrong. I grabbed the wrong source. Whoops a daisy. The original, the Netflix adaptation, you know?
결국 니놈이 길거리를 돌아다니면서 거렁뱅이 짓거리나 하면서 몇 년을 보내는 동안 매트 이자는 출세했다는 거지. 동시에 지금은
Good for him. Images are, oh yeah, and then this is the Limbus adaptation right here. This is the Limbus one.
이놈같이 이름도 알려지지 않은 싸구려 양아치들이 모인 집단이 아니라
He's so drunk, Jesus. I can think of more than a few sinners who would have gotten angry enough to brandish their weapons at such an insult. But they all seem to remember that responding to such insults with violence only beget pointless turmoil. Gandhi said something similar. So instead they all began sighing heavily in an attempt to vent some of their pent-up anger.
힌들리, 아직도 나를 마구 짓밟고 조롱하고 개처럼 부려먹어도 되는 그 시절 겨울인 줄로 아는 것 같은데. 물론 옛날엔 힌들리, 네 놈의 그 더러운 말을 내뱉는 혓바닥을 잘라버리는 상상을 수도 없이 했었지.
Wow, okay, so there is definitely some foil things you can have with, you can make a lot of foil comparisons between Heathcliff and also with Ishmael, because they both have someone in their pasts. Someone who, in some way, is like, you know, impaired with walking, but mind you. Someone who they want, when they come back, they're like, oh, I've fantasized about murdering you a lot. Like...
하지만
Heathcliff glanced briefly in our direction.
나 같은 놈도 어딘가에 속해서 여기저기
Yeah!
다른 놈들 보면서 배워가는 게
You know what?
있어서 말이야.
You might have abused me in the past, Hindley, but I at least have friends now.
지금은 그냥 불쌍하네.
I feel bad for you, mate. Ishmael and Heathcliff shall make out sloppy sound in the background. The Heathmail shippers feel vindicated after I made that comparison. Put him on Nelly when she appears sure.
네 놈은 하나도 안 변한 것 같아서.
That is true.
그리고 너 꼬라지가 그게 뭐냐? 길거리를 떠돌다가 기어들어온 건 내가 아니라 너 같은데?
Oh my god, he does this like the reason you suck speech and the reason why I'm awesome speech, and then he's like afterwards like, wow, your fit is Garbo. Like, also honey, what are you wearing in it?
뭐? 이 건방진 놈이!
아까부터 욕지거리만 퍼붓고 있긴 하지만 저자.
For him, yeah. Heathcliff looks like he looks like he owns the place. He looks at rage baiting, successful. Getting French fried, he really is getting French fried. That is French fried right there.
뭐라고 하고 싶은 마음조차
That is
들지
like
않는
dipped
건.
in a fryer, in a vat of fries.
야, 너 일주일 동안 거울 한 번이라도 보긴 한 거냐? 차마 눈 뜨고는 못 봐줄 정도인데, 힌들리.
Of course, we had no way of knowing what Hindley looked like in the past, but that's British chipped. Oh, he was absolutely potato chipped. He was chunky chipped. We could pretty easily tell it. He was far from the most stable person in the room. Well, I know that's right.
이 새끼가!
핸들리 씨, 진정하고 소파에 앉지 그래?
Now, why don't you chill the fuck out, Mr. Hindley?
자리가 모자라는 바람에 그 푹신해 보이는 가죽 소파에도 못 앉고 있는데 말이야.
Hindley grumbled for a moment before slumping down on a sofa. And even that simple action was stumbling and pathetic.
뻔하네. 술에 먹힌 거야.
Dang, he got shoulder checked by Heathcliff. How embarrassing for him.
독한 술통에.
Absolutely dress mogged, so-and-so, as folks go on.
배에서 몇 번 본
All
적
those
있어요.
terms they go on with.
그러다가 헤어나오지 못하면 그냥 호수에 빠지는 거죠.
It's such slap for art. Why do people even do that in 2026? Because they don't see art as a actual expression of feelings. They see it as a means to an end. So that's why they do it. It's like, it gives me a picture quickly. I don't care. Give it. I need it. Little do they know, they are telling people how they see art by using it. And how they see, honestly, any form of expression. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are also using it for that too. Let's not bury the lead there. Hindley is like Lloyd, but worse.
뭐 일단은 내 고용주 사정이 있어서 핸들리 씨와 같이 일하는 중이야.
That's why I'm here.
저자의 부탁으로.
부탁? 애초에 이 자리는 캐서린이 주최한 연애잖아.
How do I tell you about how
무슨
Heathcliff? You might want to sit
부탁을
down for this one.
연애? 시간이 지나도 변하지 않는 게 여기 하나 있네. 그 아둔
힌들리, 제발 그만하게 부탁이니.
Oh, he is sick. It's May 10th, 20. It's actually May 8th right now. Oh, the boxing match. That's what it's set for. Yeah, Linton.
내 저택이다 린튼. 내 저택.
Sorry about that, y'all. Internet died again for just a second, but it's back now.
네가 가짜는 농락으로 훔쳐간 내 저택. 우리 아버지가 내게 물려주신 고귀하고 명망 높은 이 워더링 하이츠를.
Jesus Christ, he's fucking insane.
에드가라는 잘난 가문에서 내어주신 저택만으로는 모자랐던 거냐?
Where I don't know. I was talking about it in yesterday's Honkai stream, but like I had an internet outage 2 nights ago that was so bad that that my extension Wi-Fi, which I usually use for my streams, just completely died, and I haven't been able to get it back. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, and oh god, I have to spend Sunday figuring it out anyway, because I have a big banquet dinner on Saturday. I have a big I'm gonna be cosplaying Heathcliff. I'm not, but I am going to be kinning Heathcliff tomorrow. I have to go to a family dinner, so I'm not gonna be at home really tomorrow, so it's gonna be a bit of an issue. But I'll try and figure it out on Sunday, and then hopefully by next week we'll have it sorted out. But I have to upload an announcement video like whenever I get permission to do it. I thought I was gonna get permission over the week, but I guess not. Something about, oh yeah, I did do that, but we'll do it again for old time's sake. It's accurate, right? Like it like you get the same vibe. I think even the nose is like accurate.
에드가 가문?
소리 지르고 때를 써서 물건을 뺏어갈 나이는 이제 지났네.
금방이라도 숨이 넘어갈 것 같은 새끼 주제에 어딨어?
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's mean.
힌들리 씨, 물러나십시오.
Sorry, it's me, tiny-headed butler.
개만도 못한 충성심을 가진 놈들. 몇 년 전까지 너희들이 받들던 주인은 나였다. 기억은 나냐?
그만하세요, 힌들리님.
It's
힌들리
Nelly.
어택에 남아있는 버틀러들은 이제 없다는 거 아시잖아요.
There we go. Perfect. Oh no, I grabbed the subscription box. Shit. Okay, there we go. Anyway. Do you like to depressing her about Tala named Linton? Yeah, I mean, I don't know him too well yet, but we'll get used to him. We'll figure him out as time goes
자,
on.
너희들도 이 자리에서 더 이상 소란을 일으키고 싶은
We'll
건
figure his
아니겠지?
deal out. Don't worry.
알겠습니다, 넬리님.
Also, isn't Nelly like an insult in England? Like, it's like, you absolute Nelly! Like, you know? After a brief silence, Heathcliff finally brought up the question he'd been stewing for so long.
캐서린은 어디 있는 거야, 넬리? 알잖아, 캐서린은 시끄러운 걸 못 견뎌 했어. 이렇게 많은 손님이 자기 집 한복판에서 소리라도 지른다면.
그랬지.
Past tense, she's so dead.
캐서린의 기분을 상하게 하고 싶지 않아서 계속 목소리를 낮추고 있단 말이야.
There was a look of unfathomable, immeasurable grief on both Linton and Nelly. Hindley was absentmindedly mumbling some foul language at the ceiling, and Heathcliff probably sensed that from this ineffably dark and ominous sense that something was terribly wrong. It was setting in for us as well. After all we've been through in this journey, that kind of silence was all too familiar.
개소리는 대체 왜 안 나오고 있는 건데? 표정은 왜들 다 그따위고?
미안 히스클리프. 나는
She's dead. She's so dead, dude. She's dead.
미안하다는 말을 왜 하냐고?
히스클리프, 나는 이 분위기의 배경이 되는 사실을 유추할 수 있다.
Sorry, Heathcliff. I believe she is dead. Okay, thank you, Merceau. Thank you.
통상적인 표현으로서 너에게 지금 매우 유감이라는 말을 전할 수밖에 없다.
아니, 알아듣게 얘기해봐 좀.
이걸 너에게 어떻게 전해야 할지.
Yeah, out with her. We know she's dead.
캐서린 아가씨는 여기 없어.
Oh, she's not here anymore. She's not around anymore. You mean she's dead, right?
여기 없다는 게 어떤?
캐서린은.
Yeah, I knew it. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. Dead. 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 Passed away. Dunzo. Gone. In the ground. 6 foot under. Dead. She went to the bit. She's at the great gig in the sky, you know. Dun dun dun. No, Catherine. Boohoo, wife dead. Wife dead! 5 big booms for Catherine. 5 big booms. Five big booms. Second time a sinner's girlfriend has died. Yeah, I guess Ishmael and Heathcliff have that in common. Well, Heathcliff's gonna murder everyone now, right? Like, this is gonna be a John Wick type of situation. Well, this is a little bit of a twist from Wuthering Heights, I think. Right? I don't know, I never played it. I never played the Wuthering Heights video game. 611, 611. Where? Yeah, what is she? Oh my god, Heathcliff did the like, where's Kane? He did that thing. Linton looked up at Heathcliff. His eyes were bloodshot.
자네 말대로 얼굴 보는 것도 불쾌하기만 했던 우리가 이곳에 왜 다 모여
Mate,
있다고
question
생각하는
mark. Sob emoji.
무슨 미친 소리를.
자.
Oh. Fixers of the Ophi. Okay, they look a bit different. I thought the Ophis. Okay, they're the dead rabbits. Okay, never mind. Fixers of the Ufi Association, who have remained silent throughout the entire commotion, suddenly spoke up.
약속한 시간이 다 되었습니다. 고인 개설이님의 혈연인 힌들리 언.
So we're here for a will reading. Okay, Jesus.
고인 개설인의 남편이었던 린튼 에드가 씨. 마지막으로 유언에서 언급되었던 히스. 이렇게 모두가 한 자리에 모였으니 집행을 시작할 조건이 충족되었습니다. 이제 의뢰자 캐서린님의 유언 집행을 시작하도록
See why I hate
하겠습니다.
them. We'll see.
우리는 캐서린님의 엄숙한 장례식에서 고인의 바람대로 캐서린님이 소유한 저택에서 유언장을 낭독 후.
잠깐만, 너 나불거리지 말고 잠깐 멈춰봐. 누구의 장례식이라고? 그리고 누구의 남편이라는 거야?
Wait. I thought he was like, wait, so you've been saying Linton? The man they call Linton rose from his seat for the first time since we arrived here.
내가 말도 없이 이곳에서 사라진 뒤.
Oh, so he's gonna die. He's gonna actually murder him.
캐서린은 곧바로 내게 왔다.
After you left her, she just, I don't know, had to date me. Oh my god, this is juicy.
우리는 부부였어. 매일매일 행복하고.
Oh, you're fucking it like hard cuts and they're like, we shall now begin the funeral rites for Mr. Linton. Like,
개소리하지 마. 난 이 저택의 발걸음을 한 순간부터 해설인이 날 부르는 소리를 들었어.
This is why he fell in love with a daughter me in my Tomodachi life.
그런데 무슨 말도 안 되는 소리 하는 거야? 이 개자식들이 작정하고 꾸민 일이 분명해. 그렇지 않고서 이렇게.
Heathcliff paused for a moment, struggling to find the words.
끝날 리가 없어. 내 눈앞에 그녀의 시체라도 갖다 놔. 그래야 좀 믿어볼 신용이라도 할 테니까.
Well, he's in denial. It's the first stage of grief.
고인에 대한 최소한의 예의를 갖추고 애도는 못할 망정.
히스클리프, 네 기분은 알겠으니까 진정하고 자리에.
If I was Heathcliff, that would be definitely like what a cruel trick though, but Kathy wrote on it and he was like, oh, it's her handwriting. So what the fuck was that? Okay, here's my tin pot theory, right? Here's my tin pot theory. I think Catherine isn't actually dead. I think she's alive in some spiritual form. Maybe she's in a mirror world. Something like that. Maybe she's like, she exists between dream and reality, mind and matter, if you will. And she somehow wrote that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I'm proven right. We'll see. You guys are saying, does she know to everything I say? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if any of this is, if I'm on the mark or not. But we'll see. I keep saying. It low-key spoils. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Because folks been saying that to literally everything I've been saying. So, we'll see.
너! 누구 마음대로 죽었다는 거야? 개시를 보기 전까지는.
경고합니다. 지속적인 유언 집행 방해가 이어질 시 무력을 사용해서라도.
닥쳐! 아무것도 모르는 새끼가 멋대로 짓거리지 말라고!
I will say shite is more of a northerner thing to say it in England. But like Heathcliff talks like a Londoner a lot of the time. Or he talks Cockney a little bit. He sounds Cockney. But yeah, shite is more of a thing they would say in like northern parts of England, like maybe up towards Scotland. But it's also something we say here in Ireland like a lot. Yeah. It doesn't sound natural when I say shite because it like I don't have as thick an accent, but my dad can say it and it sounds like it sounds very like Heathcliff coded. They're kind of they're trying to do their job. They're like, hey, listen, man, listen. If you're gonna, to be fair, Heathcliff is freaking the fuck out right now. Not the smartest idea. Oh, shittings. Oh, shittings. Oh, shitty bums. You know, like. Heathcliff was gasping. The sheer momentousness of the emotion overwhelmed him. It looked as though he was about to lunge at anyone who dared even get close. I could hardly tell whether it was sorrow or wrath that came over him.
Heathcliff.
Okay, no, if Hindley did this to me in this moment, gotta do an Indian accent, I would, that would be very racist of my white ass.
역시 태생부터 글러먹은 새끼는 아무리 그럴듯한 옷을 주워 입어도 결국 티가 나긴 마련이거든.
Yeah, no, Hindley's like, oh, I hope nobody murders me. Like, what?
그리고 장례식 절차상 좋든 싫든 곧 캐서린의 시체를 볼 수 있을 테니 너무 재촉하지 말라고.
Yeah, Hindley, you're asking to get murdered.
힌들리님, 히스클리프님, 두 분 다 지금 당장 자리에 앉아주실 것을 명령합니다.
관리자 나리, 우리가 어쩌면 좋겠는가? 웨어피 협회 나리들은 계약 불이행에 관해선 필요에 따라 처형까지 할 수 있는 사람들이라. 본인은 히스클리프 군이 처형당하는 것도 싫고 웨어피 협회 나리들이랑 싸우는 것도.
I feel like you feel like this reason's a bit more pressing to you, Dawn. I agree with Dawn Quixote. There is no need for us to get involved in unnecessary conflict, but I don't think Heathcliff's going to listen to us. I don't even know if there's anyone who could talk Heathcliff down when he's that agitated.
신문은 여기까지입니다.
We had no choice but to watch as fixers from the Ufi Association struck Heathcliff with their weapons. He fell to his knees with a painful cry.
말씀하시오.
그 이상.
Oh, I see.
이상하군. 너희 그대로 멈춰.
이자를 대신에 할 말이 있으시.
라고 말할 뻔했지만 그냥 가만히 있는 게 좋을 거라고 마음을 바꿨습니다.
Yeah.
뭘 하는 거지?
Big Gregor. Bitchy Gregor. Bug guy. Oh, that's what she's trying to say. Okay.
수감자가 눈앞에서 그렇게 얻어맞은 것에 대해서 충분히 분노할 만하다고 생각해. 하지만 당신까지 나서버리면 걷잡을 수 없이 커져버릴 거라고. 일이.
Have you not, Ryoshi, have you not seen the meme of the goose holding the knife? Didn't know you cared so much about Heathcliff, Ryoshi. And North Carolina. Ryoshi flicked her cigarette indifferently as though she was no longer interested. No comment.
한꺼번에 덤비든가.
Heathcliff stumbled to his feet with the club in his hand, glaring at everyone that stood before him.
최초 대응만으로 협조하지 않으시는 겁니까? 1분 내로 무기를 내려놓지 않을 경우 그 다음 절차를 이행하겠습니다.
설차고 놔버리고 그녀를 보여주지 않으면 여기서 너희도 나랑 같이
We're all going to the hospital. Marissa, Heathcliff, yeah.
뭐라 시계 대가리! 지금 회사가 규칙이고 알 바냐? 빨리 생각하지 마.
전 아무 말도 못 하겠어요. 눈앞에서 소중한 사람.
I mean, you were. You were, Sinclair. You very much were. You were like, I'm going. Oh, when I get Cromer, I'm gonna rip her hair off. Oh yeah, it's gonna be really epic. And then everyone was like, dude, chill the fuck out. I'm pretty sure even Heathcliff was like, could you chill out? You're all being really scary. Like he was like, even Heathcliff, even he was weirded TF out, you know.
있지, 히스. 지금 엄청 화나고 답답한 건 알겠어.
닥쳐! 다 입 다물고 건들지 마. 같이 박살나고 싶은 게 아니라면.
히스클리프, 한숨 자고 일어나자. 방금 맨손으로 히스클리프를 눕힌 거야?
Jesus, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly.
호흡은 정상적이다. 뒤통수에 위치한 맥에 정확한 충격을 줘서 의식을 잠시 잃게 한 것 같군.
Butler smack of doom and despair. Yeah.
전혀 군더더기 없는 동작이었어요. 익숙한 움직임이라고 해야겠죠? 마치
Why do you always do this song, Lou, where you're like, this reminds me of my grandma and how she would sometimes kick the shit out of a, like...
히스클리프군이 한 번에 불쏘. 이 정도의 기술은 가지고 있어야 진정한 버틀러라고 할 수 있죠. 아이가 안 잔다고 20시간 동안 고집 부리면
Well, I wouldn't smack a child to make it sleep. That doesn't sound right.
난 바로 눕자마자 꿈나라로 갈 수 있네. 정말로.
자인은 아니더라도 무기를 놓았고
She has been
된 것을
subdued.
확인하였으니
She curbs. Yes, that reminds me of my grandma. She killed a child with her bare hands and ate the brains, to make her lifespan live longer, or some shit. I don't know. Nellie did used to take care of Heat, so she knows how to shut him down. Yeah. How old is Nellie in that case? And we all seen what child Heathcliff was like in the April Fool's event. Nellie must not have had a good time.
넬리님이라니 편하게 넬리라고 불러주세요.
I don't know what you guys are on about. I like Nellie. She seems nice.
린튼이라는 분이 데려오신.
Okay, y'all are saying it to any shit now. I can literally say like, Heathcliff's dad is a big stinky boy who likes to poop on the floor. And people are like, whoa guys, does she know? Helena, hope you have a great time. Nelly is the goat of this Canto choice. She sounds like it so far. Yeah. Nelly do be a good butler. People hate her though. Some people hate her, so we'll see. She probably does something where it's like, the reason I'm such a good butler is because I eat baby's brains or some shit. Early 30s or mid 30s? I'll go 33. That's my headcanon.
맞아요.
No one likes you when you're 33.
따라온 언쇼가 버틀러들이 몇몇 있죠. 물론 린토님이 부리는 버틀러들은 원래 있던 에드가 가문 버틀러들이 대다수긴 하지만요.
그럼 린튼 씨가 명령만 내린다면
그게 무슨 말도 안 되는.
I would defy him and stab him.
저는 캐서린님의
What?
직속 버틀러였어요.
We're great. Yeah, sorry. We are in Britain. Oh God, get us out of here.
린튼 도련님이 아무리 제 바지가랑이를 붙잡고 애걸복걸해도 제가 린튼 도련님의
Nelly
편만
eating
들
pure
수는
egg
없다는
fallen
거죠.
harvested from people. My source just yeah. You know how Raiden in Metal Gear Rising, that's what he did with the cores where he just ripped them out of people. Listen, they played Metal Gear Rising on our channel. You know what I'm on about.
저희 근데 버틀러가 정확히 어떤
버틀러? 말하자면 말이요. 그들은
I bet you are, Don Quixote. I bet your gay ass is. I know all about female butlers in media. I know.
집 구석에나 처박혀 주인에게 목줄 잡힌 개.
Don, that was like the most stereotypically gay thing I've seen you do. That was like the female equivalent of like a guy going like, yeah, I know all about like, actually I can't think of a good example. Hello horse, me when I see Maruzensky.
누구보다 믿음직스럽고 충직한 분들이랄까요?
가문의 해결사들이요.
정말 잘 알아들었어. 다들 훌륭한 정리 고맙다. 어?
Are you hungry by chance? How hungry? Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one out of the loop for once.
그래도 버틀러에 대해
I love how Dante and his Canto so far, they've just been like, oh my god! Oh, I can't do anything about it. Okay. Oh my god! Oh. I don't think I can do anything. I'm eating the horse. Me when I get food from Tesco's. When I get burgers from Tesco's.
돈 좀 있는 집에서 났을 테니 보통은 알기 힘들겠지.
Do you think we'll encounter Tesco's in this level, in this Canto?
아니면 돈 좀 있는 집에 고용되어야만 하는 입장이거나.
뭐 우리 중에 해결사를 좀 많이 좋아하는 자가 있어서.
One of us is quite parasocial for fixers.
그렇군요. 우리 히스클리프가 참 총명한 친구들을 도왔네요.
넬리군, 내 버스로 다시 돌아간다면 꼭 구하려다 포기해버렸었던 버틀러 피규어를 구해 책장 제일 앞에 세워두리다.
I gotta go sleep, but I want to keep watching one of your streams so late for you. Sorry, I am Irish. I am within the GMT. But yes, get some sleep. I mean, I think after this cutscene, we'll probably finish up here for today because it is starting to get late. And I, myself, need to eat. Oh!
Let's Lament San has just subscribed. Kissy kissy boo boo shakalaka.
Let's Lament, thank you. Let's Lament. Don Quixote's eyes are practically exploding with joy at having her fixer obsession positively acknowledged and accepted for once.
버틀러들은 말이요, 일반 해결사들과는
Oh Jesus, I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
보통 해결사라 함은 협회나 사무소에 소속되어 그때마다 다른 의뢰를 받고 있다만 이들은 다르지.
Looks at Virgilia suspiciously.
바로 가문이나 저택에 소속이 되어 일관되고 장기적인 해결사 활동을 한다는 점, 물론 다른 해결사들처럼 한 사람만을 위해 고용되기도 한다오.
가사와 전투, 돌봄까지 다양한 분야를 도맡는 점도요. 갖가지 소양을 필요로 하는 아주 힘들고 드문 해결사 직종이랍니다.
그런데 버틀러를 고용하는 건 대단히
Are they just having this conversation?
비싸다는 걸로 알고 있네만.
Like, While everyone's like, can we just get on with the will reading?
맞아요. 고생은 많이 하지만 고용기간 갱신 때마다
빨리
어마어마한
우회해서.
보수와 함께 연금과 같은 안정적인 보수까지 보장받으니까요. 명망 높은 해결사분 중엔 협회에서 은퇴를 하고 버틀러로 전향하시는 저는 캐서린 아가씨 가문의 버틀러였고 린튼 도련님과 결혼하시면서 에드가 가문의
Heathcliff
버틀러들과
revives and he's like,
섭외되었지만
but oh my god, he wants to kill Linton so bad. Here's my prediction. I think Linton is going to be the boss. I don't think Hindley's going to be the boss. That'd be weird as fuck. I think Linton is going to be our boss this time around.
제가 버틀러들의 대장격인 치프 버틀러가 되었답니다.
그렇구만. 말만 들어도 정말 평화로워 보여.
So it's just T-pose. Yeah, exactly. Well, a great prediction. But, yeah, I'm probably wrong. I'm probably wrong. I just was like, I don't know. Linton gives that energy. By the way, fun fact: Kim Ji-hoon made Gregor V8. Oh yeah, yeah. Dost thou know? Is this gonna be a thing? Is this gonna be a thing going forward where like I'll say any suggestion and people will like, do you know? Do you remember when I accidentally said it was all Ishmael's fault and everyone was like, oh my god, do you know? And I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Fast forward 2 months later. And Ahab said it. The inside joke. Yeah, I had. I'll take it.
제가 치프 버틀러까지 될 수 있었던데 큰 이유를 차지하던 참 사랑스러운 아이였어요.
사랑스러운. 그렇구려.
Well, and then Linton and everyone else is just like, can we just please get on with the fucking will reading? Spouse of the deceased that was an insane reveal. Oh, Heathcliff gonna smack a bitch today. Thank God I ain't gotta smack a bitch today. Woof. We are now in the wuthering of the heights. We do be wuthering in these heights though, for real. That's why Gregor is the best voice line. Alright, y'all.
이 날개의 망치라는 놈들은 항상 이 시간마다 바쁘군.
How are we only at the 12th node? I don't know! We're at note number 12. Node 12. These heights do be wuthering. We'll get there, don't worry. It'll be fine. We'll get there. But yeah, y'all, that was my first stream of Canto 5. Or Canto 6, sorry. It's still not... the story nodes are heavy in terms of story. That is true, that we have been given a lot of information immediately. We know a lot now. We've been introduced to like so many new characters and everything like that. But yeah, we'll be back on this next week. Do not worry. We'll be back on more Canto 6 and we're gonna get even further in. Do not worry. It is like 3 nodes an hour, something like that. But yeah, I'm also streaming that, you know. I gotta be a hilarious, funny VTuber in between too. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Does anyone know how to beat the final boss in Canto 5? Because I'm low-key stuck. I would suggest using a support if you can. If you cannot get a support on at the checkpoint or anything like that. Friend code, yeah, you can. IDK Twin has a friend code pinned up there if you want to maybe grab a support if you need it. But yeah, also level up your IDs and up to item 4. Yeah, it's a numbers game essentially. You just kind of have to do a lot of grinding, unfortunately. But do not worry, you can do it. I believe in you. So Frank, yeah, folks can pop their friend codes in chat sometimes as long as you don't spam them. Unfortunately, I'm not in the Discord, yes. Keep in mind, y'all, my friend code is unfortunately full. So no more friends I can accept, unfortunately, in this game. If you're in now, you're in, and that's the tea. But yeah, thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate it very much. I am going to be finishing up here because I need to go grab some food and also fix out what is going on with my internet. It's not as bad today as it was the previous few days. So at least that. At least there isn't 40,000 drop frames, because that was insane. But yeah, before y'all leave, please consider leaving a like. It means a lot. It helps us get out to more Limbus Company fans, and it helps the stream out in the algorithm post-streaming. So I'd very much appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join these lovely people and chat with me here today. You get notified anytime I go live with more Limbus, and you can hop back in when that time comes, you know? And we'll finish Canto 6 together. Friend code banned? Wait, really? Hold on. Did it get held for review or something? Let me see. I have the live control panel open. Didn't send. Oh, well, it's not appearing here for some reason. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I just don't have the resources in them at the last boss. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think there might have to be some out of Canto grinding there. But don't worry, as long as up-tie them as much as you can, level them up, you can do it. I believe in you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Next week we will be, I'm still working out schedule for next week. I have to sort out a lot of shit considering I just canceled my Neverness to Everness stream because of their AI usage. So I'll have to figure out something else. I'm probably going to play Honkai Impact again next week because they've been starving. The Honkai Impact folks have been starving, so I'm probably going to do another Honkai Impact stream. We're going to be doing another Limbus stream next week and possibly another Uma Musume stream next week too. So yeah, can you join in? Yeah, oh, that reminds me, if you'd like to join a Discord where we discuss other Limbus related things, join the Discord down in the description down below. Discord is back up now, so you can actually join it, I think. But yeah, thank you guys as always, I appreciate it. 18 plus, yes, it is an 18 plus Discord. No minors. That is also mostly because like bots and shit would be getting in. So yeah. Anyway, gonna be finishing up now for real. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Remember to remain on this earth because you deserve to. And leave your lights on tonight. Stick around. We'll be raiding somebody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.